Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Hey, I don't really care. Like, this is supposed to be an impromptu Brownstone powwow. I just wanted to give credit to myself. If you guys can hear me, hit that one in the chat for me. If you can hear me, yeah, put that one in the chat for me, please. All right, so I'm gonna just get to the business. Money 420, Cynical 1, 12, Irby, the RPG. What's good? I ain't gonna even waste no time. I'll probably put down a link in like a few minutes. I just want to get something off. So, I just randomly found out this shit from YouTube. Not that it could be anything like really all that big and important or whatever, but to me, it proves that I put in mad work. It proves that I be doing my thing and that, a brother like me just be going in. Like, I just put out these content, do these lives, do these shorts, and, it's been reciprocated for the last couple of weeks. Even though I have a little bit of a complaint with YouTube that I'm not feeling them for, that they did. And I'm just like, yo, I don't understand what y'all doing with these algorithms, but sometimes it really be some bullshit. Like, there's two things that happened that I wasn't feeling. Let me say. So, first and foremost, I remember my last stream, I had about, 940 subs. I think up to 941. The next day, it dropped all the way down to 928. You feel what I'm saying? How the fuck did it drop all the way down to 928? People probably did unsub after that shit. I have no fucking idea. What up, KZ, True Zone, RPG, Irby, what up? I'm gonna drop this link in a few, y'all. But I was just like, why the fuck is my shit dropping all the way down to like fucking nine subs? Like, that shit is like mad different. You feel me? And then on top of that, one of the streams I had was at least 780 and counting. It was one of my recent streams. It was 780. So how in the fuck did it drop from 780 all the way down to 647? Like, it begs the question. Like, why? Like, if you're about positivity and growth on this platform and govern the fact of the matter, I ain't even monetized. Yo, what the fuck? Like, why is my views dropping like that off of a live stream? It's not like I bought subscriptions. It's not like I bought people. It's not like I bought views. All of this shit is organic. None of this is, yeah, I know it's at 932 now. It's at 940 before though. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm in my fifis, truth. I'm in my fifis. This shit look crazy. You mean to tell me a live stream that I recently did hit 780 and it went all the way down to 647 or 660? I forgot the number. But the thing about it is, it's weird. Exactly. It's weird. I'm not bugging. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. What did I do to lose that many views off of that stream? That is inaccurate. And that's what I'm saying. It's like I've seen it happen before on YouTube where I will do a stream and it'll get a lot of numbers. It'll get a lot. I don't even care. It get a lot of numbers, right? And the algorithm, I don't know what the fuck happened. It'll drop. Yeah, I'll explain that, truth. You know what that is. I don't need to lie about that. Um, so it'll drop. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm just like, why the fuck did it just drop like that? Like, I don't even understand why it just dropped the numbers. You feel what I'm saying? So again, I was kind of looking at it like, yo, that's kind of fucked up. Like, YouTube, like you know what I'm saying? Like, you playing games with my views, fam. You got me all hyped because I'm like, I'm close to 1,000 when it comes to this live stream because that shit was lit. And then, then all of a sudden it goes from 780 to 600 saying. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Why it's playing with the numbers. Exiled, and what up? Bronze, Flat Power, God, what's good? Yo, those 400 views was thanks to Cage. Cage sat up there and did something in the background where that shit went all the way to 400. So that wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? He said, yo, you want mad likes? You want people in your chat and blah, blah, blah. I said, hey, bro, whatever the fuck you want to do, I just want to see if this shit is real. And that ass was. Because mad people I didn't think would come through to the Brownstone powwow actually did. Like, they was just like, yo, what's going on over here? Because they started seeing the numbers went all the way to like 400 viewers. You know what I'm saying? And even with that, basically, I got around the same margin of likes than I did before. You feel what I'm saying? So It is what it is. All right, let me drop the link for y'all. Y'all come up here. I'm not gonna even sweat it. This is not gonna be like a long Brownstone powwow like it is in a weekend. I'll give it about like 3 hours, whatever, and then after that we just gonna shift over to whoever got another live stream or whatever. Yeah, I'm YouTube raging, my guy. Shit got me tight. I'm in my fifis. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my fifis. Like, why y'all did this to me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all cheated me. Y'all lied. Y'all sat up there and talked about how I had these many views and I don't. You guys lied to me. You know what I mean? I just want to say this. I think it's fucking comical. I'm just gonna say what's on the mind, what's on the brain. So apparently I got banned from another channel like 2 days ago. And I'm like, yo, you know what was crazy? I was speaking my piece against this punk ass bitch. This motherfucker that was sitting up there talking shit on me. Like, I've never understood how you can mention somebody's channel and talk about nobody be watching your channel, only 8 people be watching it, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, okay, but you mentioned my channel. I didn't mention my channel, you did. Like, you made it a point to talk about my channel. I did not talk about my channel until you did. And then I'm just like, all right, well, fine, fuck it. You gonna talk about my channel? What else am I supposed to do? And even still, I didn't even make it a point to promote my channel on there. Because my whole entire philosophy of life is just like, you know what? If you guys rock with me, then you'll come find me and just be like, yo, we gonna hang out over at Bronzebird. You know what I'm saying? We gonna hang out at the Powwow. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with me, cool. You know, fuck with the vibes. I've always been that type of dude to be very introvert about my shit. So I'm just like, yo, I'm not gonna try to, promote my page. If you want me to, I'm cool with that. Push comes to shove. The last 2 powwows plus that across the street, what's been happening is, and I'm not trying to air son out, I get people who come to the panel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, come through. So there's no problem. I like meeting new people. I like banging, being peaceful people, chilling. So we just chilling or whatever. And so I go across the street and I'm laughing at this motherfucker because this is a motherfucker who shitted himself. You know what I'm saying? And he be talking shit about me. So I'm like, okay, but that's why you shit on yourself, bro. So as soon as he brings up about somebody that's usually over here, yes, Marcy. As soon as he brings up about someone who's starting to come over here, he says what he says. And then I sit up there and I say, yo, I said to the homie, I was like, yo, Jack, you want to know what really happened? What really happened is he came over to my live stream and he started talking blocked. Man, them got banned with the swiftness, bro. They didn't even waste no time banning me either. Like, they just banned me and I'm just like, damn, like that's how you feel? Shit! That life stinks! Shit! So I'm just sitting there like, I got banned. Yeah, Smash, hold on, because I'm gonna give you your flowers. Trust me, I got you. I'm gonna explain the story. So I got banned mid-sentence. And I'm just sitting there like, if it goes beyond the guidelines of your channel, I've never violated your channel. I've never violated what your rules are on this channel. If anything, I've always been respectful. And I've never done anything to disrespect you or, call you out or this, that, and the third. Now, what is the reason why I think that person banned me is because of either 2 things. He doesn't like the fact of the matter that I have someone over here that he previously had beef with, number 1. And number 2, he doesn't like the fact of the matter that I also have my own live stream. Which I wouldn't even understand because I have way less subs than him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's paying more attention to his shit than they're paying attention to my shit. Not that I'm complaining, but it's just like, bro, like if it's really about some jealousy shit about who streams and who don't stream, then like, bro, who cares? You got like over 10K. I just got 10K watch hours. Not 10K subs yet. But After that whole entire situation happened, I saw my homie Smash, call out the hypocrisy because it's true. There's people who's done less, who's done more on that channel than I've ever did. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing about it is that he did. I think who else did? Amanda chimed in. Brian King chimed in. There's a couple of people who chimed in. And I said, "Yo, you see what I mean? Like y'all get exactly what happened, bro. I don't really have to say anything. Like y'all see that this motherfucker banned me for no reason." And so I'm like, I'm not about to be no sucker. I'm not about to sit here and ask you to come back to the channel. Fuck y'all. Like, I got my own fucking live stream. You really think I'm gonna sit up there and be like, yo, why'd you ban me? Why'd you ban me? I'm not wasting time. This is what the fuck the Brownstone Powwow is for. You feel me? So if you feel some type of way about something I did, or you feel some type of way about somebody being on my live stream, suck a dick. Suck a big fat dick, friend. You think I'm really gonna change my rules? And that goes for that scumbag Alex that was sitting up there trying that shit last time on my stream. Suck a fucking dick. Then you're gonna sit up there and talk shit about my channel. Then your dumbass kept coming back in my backstage, you fucking idiot. What the fuck is wrong with you people? I hate it when a motherfucker sit up there and want to argue with you and get mad with you because you allow someone to be on your panel. And it's like I told you before. That situation ain't got shit to do with me. That's none of my motherfucking business. So whatever the hell happened between him and that other individual is none of my motherfucking business. Y'all take that goofy shit over across the street. And y'all keep doing that fucking doxing shit over here. Y'all gonna wind up getting banned from my channel. The fuck? Like, why do y'all come here and sit up there and talk about, well, this is what you do with the, yo, I love the Brownstone Powwow. The Brownstone Powwow is dope as shit, and blah, blah, blah. Then something don't go your way because I put my foot down. Now it's like, yo, this nigga channel is lame. Like, I don't like this dude's channel. This channel is lame as fuck. And da, 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 da. So why did you come here in the first place? Why? Because I got rules? You do realize, like, we treat panels like our houses. So it's like, kick your shoes off at the door, scumbag. Fuck. Like, y'all motherfuckers bust y'all head when y'all come over here, and it don't make any fucking sense. Y'all sit here and talk about, well, we respect the rules, and then you don't respect my rules. And I can talk my shit. Anyway, I'm about to drop the link again. And yeah, May, I'm glad you didn't came up because you didn't sat there and bother me with some bullshit earlier about that shit. You know what I'm saying? What up, Vixar?
Shit, I know I hit your panel a lot, so just in case I'm the one that got them in their PPs, because I get a lot of people in their PPs. I just wanted to say, let's say my piece right quick. May they suck the biggest dick and may it be AIDS infested, if it is me.
You heard? Suck a big fat pee-pee, my friend. Fuck you.
What you got up, bro?
Wow, we chilling, man. I got banned from across the street, so I'm just sitting there like, all right, cool, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be like one of these suckers like named Harry. You know what I'm
No,
saying? Like,
put it in the back street, backstage where the cross the street is. I think I know what you're talking
oh,
about.
you didn't know who that is? Ain't inside there said it, but it's all good. Pause.
Is
So,
it
so,
the
so
channel
also,
that go by letters?
yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking about then.
here it is, bro. It's in the back, just so you know.
Ah,
Uh,
so I am not the person that you let on the panel that they in the Fifi's about. I know exactly what you're talking about now. That's why I'm following
bro.
along. I was there when
Yeah,
it happened.
bro, you seen how I had to curse that motherfucker out because he was sitting up there violating. I said, bro, you violated at least 2 to 3 times. And I'm saying, bro, like, you really need to chill, bro. Like, you disrespecting me now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, you not gonna sit here and put me in a corner and be like, yo, Bronzebird, if you fuck with him, I don't fuck with you. And it's like, wait, hold on. So like, I'm not doing that shit, my G. We not doing that. This is my shit. You understand? It's like I
all
said,
I'm
I
saying is
paid to stream y'all.
both of them fools that night was acting like they was on some gangster shit. It should have
Word.
stayed the boxing. I done said my piece with Easy around that it was a pussy move for him to pull out a knife. But you know what? For everybody being their feelings about the dude that got stabbed, you gonna play gangster, you gotta expect gangster shit to happen. So at the end of the motherfucking day, bro, you know what
Twin,
I'm
what up?
saying? Move smarter. Cause had I been meeting somebody out front of my house, I guarantee it'd have been other that motherfuckers there, and you wouldn't have been able to move back with my people. They would have stomped your shit
And
in.
my thing about it is, it's like, yo, this shit is all over words. I mean, I did get into a point where I really wanted to smack the shit out of somebody for real off YouTube, but I don't really want to get into that because I'm just like, bro, if you really got a problem and you speaking out your mouth, I'm not going to even talk about because of the hood I'm from and this, that, and the third. But sometimes we get into that mindset, like, yo, bro, fuck this online shit, bro. You can see me in real life. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got a problem, you can see me. But then you gotta realize things. Certain dudes that be talking is straight up pussy. The one that I'm talking about got a grandma voice. So fuck that nigga. And the thing about it is you start realizing and be like, for what? This shit is online shit. I would be a major hypocrite if I sit up there and say, yo, I want to smack the shit out of that person. But then I'm looking at how people beef on Facebook and start laughing at them because I think it's
Well,
so utterly
that's why I
ridiculous.
kept asking that fool, what the fuck did he do to you? I can understand the other dude being really fucking
Nothing.
pissed. Like I could understand other dude being pissed off to the point that he don't want dude breathing no more, type pissed. But
Right.
you've only encountered this dude on the internet. That's why I was asking, did he go to your house and whoop your ass or something, bro? Because you sounded super mad,
And it's like,
super mad.
and I'm gonna say names. Fuck it, fucking Bruno, and like Bruno, because Bruno is the one that wind up getting me banned from across the street. I'm just gonna say that he did.
I
So the thing
figured as
about it
much.
is, this fat motherfucker is like sitting up there getting mad at me for he don't like me anyway, but he getting mad at me because Easy's coming over here. And I said, I'm not going to stop Easy from coming over here. Easy's cool with me. I ain't got no issue with him.
No, look,
You know what I'm
let
saying?
me ask you a
So
logical
wait,
question.
let me finish this. Let me finish this real quick.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is with this dude Bruno, it's like, bro, like you're literally dick riding a dude that you ain't never met in your life. Nigga, you live in Long Island. This motherfucker live in Westchester County. You ain't never met this dude in your life. You a dick rider. And the thing about it is, you getting mad at me for standing on fucking principle. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, you sit up there and say what you say, but it's just like, bro, like, you're a lame. You're a goofy, bro. So it's just like, it is what it is. What up, He-Man? Underrated Darkness, Sugar
All right.
Bum, Mey The
Now,
Alchemist,
now,
Irby, Truth Only. I think I got y'all already. What up?
let me ask my logical question right quick. Are you really butthurt about being blocked at a
No,
channel where they would give someone like Bruno the keys in the first place?
not at all. I'm not
Okay.
mad. I'm
Okay.
not mad at it at all. It's just funny because I've seen it coming, so I found it funny, and I was just like, yo, since people was talking about it on other stream, I'm just gonna address it here. With that being said, I have over 10K watch hours on YouTube. You hurt? But yeah, I just was like, yo, let me talk about this shit real quick, yo, so I can give my final cease and desist to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I rocked out with the channel for a while. I was like, yo, I fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? When people was like, yo, what happened, Bronzebird? What happened to Bronzebird? What happened to Bronzebird? I was like, yo, this is what happened. So I got banned. And I was just like, I got banned for a dumb reason. They don't even have a reason. They never said anything. And it's all good. But I find it funny because you got certain cats that's across the street that's begging to get back on the stream. They sat up there and was like, yo, they was like, yo, what did they say? They was like, why'd you ban me? Why'd you ban me? Why'd you ban me? And then got the nerve to talk about they run the fucking channel themselves. And I'm like, how you gonna talk about you run a channel you got banned various times? That's some bitch shit. You begging to get back on a panel? Like you a bitch. Like that's what you'll never see Bronzebird do. I get banned from a channel, this, that, and the third. I'm probably gonna diss the fuck out you. But otherwise, now I'd be like, bro, it's really not that crazy. I have my own stream. I pay for StreamYard every month, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. Sugar Bum says, maybe you deserve to get banned. Maybe you deserve to get timed out right now, Sugar Bum. Talking shit. See, lucky I have you wrenched. You come in with that other account, I might sit up there and block that shit. Okay. I wanted to move on to this topic because Mey was talking spicy today. Exile, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Mey was talking spicy about the beloved making the bed. Making the bed. love that shit. Making the bed. I'm calling out Mey The Alchemist, Mey The Regulator, whatever your name is. I'm calling you out because you was talking spicy this morning on Bronzebird, talking about I'm tricking, I'm doing this, I supported that, and blah blah blah. You was spreading false information such as this, talking about deportation, and I told you one of your little homegirls was gonna be over here sitting up there cheering the bullshit on as soon as I started talking about it, which was this motherfucking prime suspect over here, Sugar Bum, the elite fucking chat troll that sits up there and hates on Chantel Simone all fucking day with you. You understand? Y'all have to get this out y'all head that these are feminine women that have the feminine qualities that men need in this world when they sit up there and they hit these motherfucking StreamYard panels. When they come up there, they speak heaven into the black American man. How could you hate on that? You like really a hater. And I did watch the video that you put out today. I watched the video, man, and I was trying to listen to it, but that homeboy kept talking while I'm trying to enjoy the video. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like this though, man. Why don't you get your ass up on here? Let's have this conversation so you can get this roast. Since you said that I'm a simp and that I be sitting up there trying to champion for these women and all this other stuff, and y'all lying. She never got deported. She left to go to Jamaica. See, Mey, you're lying. And I knew Sugar Bum was going to do that because she's a contrarian. This always happens. You understand? This always happens. Truth, you understand what it's like, bro. She didn't get deported. She left to go to Jamaica. So, Mey, I don't know where the fuck you hiding at. You better hit this link because you said that you was going to come through tonight, and we here. So I'm ready for the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Hustler Muscular, come up here too if you want, bro, because this is ridiculous. You know, Hustler Muscular, she was even talking shit about Melody Speaks, bro. I don't even know where Melody is. No, I'm by myself. I don't need a backup. But if they want to come up on here and we can have a whole conversation about it, hit that link.
Where they man at?
What you mean?
Where they man at?
Maybe they don't want to talk about their life, their actual relationship life on YouTube. Ever thought about that?
You got a whole lot of speculation up here.
It's whole lot. Speculation is facts.
You just said she left and went to Jamaica. What evidence do you have?
She left to go to Jamaica. She did not get deported.
What's your evidence?
Your truth.
Where is your evidence?
Speaks. She has a whole video on it.
She got a whole video. What the video say?
She has a video sitting up there talking about she left to go back to Jamaica. She did not.
No. That's not how they go, bro. That's not how they go.
What do you mean? That's not how it goes. That's how it goes.
No, when you have an audience and you're making a major move, you preference your audience and let them know. You don't just pop up somewhere and be like, "I'm here." That's a bunch of bullshit.
My thing about it is, at the end of the day, because y'all some hating ass women.
I'm not hating because a woman that ain't got no man can't tell no woman how to get no man because she can't get one for her goddamn self. So that's insane.
All that y'all saying don't even matter. Y'all been hating on those women that spread the message to the men for the longest time. Even that scumbag right now in my goddamn chat, Sugar Bum, who represents all the ratchets out of fucking DC, is the main one sitting up there vouching for y'all.
Excuse you? Don't do Sugar Bum. What's wrong with you?
The Sugar Bum knows what it is every time she comes with this chat. This is always happens. Sugar Bum is gonna learn. You don't sit up there and come at the bird like that.
You represent all the records in DC. You take it back right now.
I'm not taking that back. I said PG County chicks are more valuable than DC chicks. That's a fucking fact. Right? This is a fact. We care about chicks. No, we care about chicks that's out of Maryland more than we care about chicks that's out of DC. That's a fucking fact. PG County chicks is better than DC chicks. So I don't really care if y'all gonna sit up there and vouch for your beloved little queen, Sugar Bum, who's not even a queen, she's a jester.
We gonna jump.
Sugar Bum said Miss Melody is slow. Slow, bitch.
I don't be see. This is my thing. Be the coming over here being disrespectful too. That ain't nobody batching. You understand? This is coming from a man's chest. His words have power. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I mean. You know what I mean? Y'all some haters. We already went over this morning.
Hold on,
Go
hold
to
on.
Silver Springs.
Did you hear that them police officers that beat up Tyree Nichols got out?
Damn. No, I did not hear about that. But it's worse. As I knew. And you know what's really crazy? I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen.
Boy, black and blue, ain't that a motherfucker?
That's a fucking shame.
Black
I
and
knew
blue.
this.
That's fucked up.
I knew they was gonna get off. I knew that was gonna happen. That's the fuck shit that I'm talking about. Fucking police department. Can you believe that? Especially now in the Trump era. Yeah, it's gonna be galore once those cops
Guess
come.
what else?
What?
The jury was all white.
Makes perfect sense.
That shit crazy.
Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. As bad as it is, it makes perfect sense. But Mey, now that you're here, I seen what you said, and it just seemed like you was in your fifis when you was on that broadcast. And I just think that at the end of the day, like, you wasn't even allowing Chantel to get her thoughts off. It was all about just trying to attack. And I'm just like, Mey, it's
She was
very
lying.
disappointing.
She was lying.
It's very disappointing to see you be like that to a
Wait,
Chantel
May
who's
was
sitting
talking
up.
to Chantel?
Huh?
May was talking to Chantel?
Mey was talking to Chantel on a broadcast a while back.
Oh, you
And
talking about something. Oh, okay.
yeah,
I thought something happened today. I was going to be like, damn, I missed it.
no. She went ahead and did her little post towards Chantel. Chantel probably ignored it, and he was sitting up there talking about how she's in a shack and shit. And I was just like,
Now
yo,
Chantel right now is sitting in her shack crying because she know I'm telling the truth.
no, she's not. She's not concerned with you. She's like, who's this annoying ass woman named Mey?
Actually, no, she know who May is.
Who
She
is
know.
this? Mey is
Nah,
annoying me
she
again.
know who May is. She knows
Nah.
very well. She do. She done mentioned May by name. She done tagged May. She done commented on May's post. She know who May is.
This is crazy, my
She
peeps.
blamed me. She blamed me on her way out the door talking about it's because of people like me. She's the one who made me quit. It's me. All the stress was me.
See,
You
that's what I'm
know?
saying. Y'all want to diss on Tethers. What up, Royce? But y'all want to diss on Tethers, right? It's not even about Tethers, because I told y'all I love all flavors. Even though Mrs. Queen Sunkissed has made it a mention to talk about my preferential treatment is towards
Yeah, where my video is?
biracial women and all this other stuff. I wanted
Where
to
is
clip it.
my commentary?
Don't worry about that. That's gonna come out. You gotta understand, I'm a busy man. I got you when I got you. You understand? But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, this preferential treatment about biracials. You know what I'm saying? Mulattoes and all this other shit. But we ain't gonna get into that. I just feel that Mey's a hater because it's just the fact of the matter. Chantel is not loosely speaking on just Black American women. She's speaking
No.
on women of America.
Okay,
Oh.
first of all, before we get started, can y'all hear or is my earplug making a boom boom sound or
Yeah,
anything?
it's making that
It
noise.
is
I don't
making
know
a
what it
boom
is. Yeah,
sound.
it's making that noise. I
Okay,
don't know
let
what
me
that
take
is.
that off. Let me take it off then. Okay,
I don't know
let me
what y'all hearing. That shit sound like a whole goddamn frog to me.
Frog or somebody burping.
that's why I'm asking because sometimes it does that for some reason. I'm gonna take it
I
off
don't. Is it
and I'll
StreamYard
just
that be
talk
It
doing
needs
that
to
directly.
be
shit?
charged. It needs to be charged. They do that when they get low on battery.
Nah, it just does that. But y'all, this is a question I
It's
got
low key.
before we
It's
get
still doing
started.
it.
Now
Where
you,
is
now
your
you,
backup?
now you
Now
sound
you
far
sound
away.
low. Now you sound far away.
Far
I'm gonna
away.
go.
You need
Drop
to
down.
refresh
Listen,
and come
y'all.
back.
Yeah, drop down and
Or
come
you
back
might
in.
need to switch the thing to speakerphone. That's probably what you need to do. Oh,
Yo,
she dropped that.
so this is what I'm saying. Hustler and Muscular is here. Hustler and Muscular. You know that Mey was talking shit about Melody. Melody has been nothing but a wholesome girl. Sorry, go ahead.
First of all, salute, Bronzebird. What's the word? The things you say so absurd.
You heard.
Oh wow. I cannot.
Whatever. Now, who been talking shit about my homegirl Melanie this time?
Mey The Alchemist, and apparently Well, I don't know if Miss Queen Sunkissed did.
What the fuck they do to y'all?
I
Shit.
don't say nothing
Shit.
about these bros. I told you how I feel about them. I think that they are not helpful at all, and I don't respect.
How?
Good job, Royce.
Hold on, and I don't respect what they do. So I don't need to talk about them because I don't talk about shit I think should die.
What are they doing that's wrong?
What they're doing is playing on male insecurities to make money.
That's a lie. Twin, what
Stop
up?
the cap.
Stop the cap.
Prove his cap.
This is how you prove his cap.
CAP. Cap. Cap. CAP. Cap.
By the way, Mouse answered me the other day where the cap guy at.
You know, this cat guy.
Well, you know, it's sickening, man. Like, you got 2 accounts coming up, yo.
Huh?
All right, let's try
That was
this.
weird. Uh-oh.
Oh,
How that happen?
because one of them still up there. Talk.
Talking the other one. I'm trying to say
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one in the middle is the one you need to drop, Bronzebird, or kick it out the studio.
No, it's good. It's good.
Where'd she go?
God damn.
Hello? Hello?
He
Yeah,
just
yeah,
Oh,
went
now
yeah.
she
into
does.
I'm gonna turn your
pump
mic
up.
up. I'm gonna turn your mic up so I can see it.
Turn the volume up.
Yeah, let me turn your mic up. Speak now.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
May, you gonna have to fight on your own. I gotta go to sleep.
Oh, hell no. Don't you try to leave me.
You got 30
Oh.
minutes, ma'am. I gotta go to bed. I gotta work. Y'all gonna be in y'all bed sleeping. I'm gonna be up
Look
struggling.
at Sunkissed trying to break up the sisterhood, y'all. Hey, make it good so she can't leave.
Hey, so
Well, hot damn.
damn,
Where
you
is
know
the
what I'm saying?
whole army of Trump? I just want to know where the army
We
is.
don't
kept.
even
got
we don't
hundreds
even
of-
need an army because with a strong voice like Bronzebird gonna hold it down regardless. Just like I did this morning when you was talking smack about how I was sitting up there tricking on Chantel for her needs and his Jeep and all this other stuff, which is a lie. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, just the fact of the matter, we should be proud of the pick me era, what it has done for the men that's out here. You understand
What
I'm
has
saying?
it done for the
I
men?
appreciate that they get this uplifted us, you know what I'm saying?
Have he
Understanding the
uplifted
needs
y'all to
and the
go get an
ego of the
education?
men.
Did he uplift y'all to learn how to read?
Yes,
Did he uplift y'all to start
There's a
taking care
lot
of
of
y'all
brothers
kids?
out. There's a lot of
Yep.
brothers out here who got honored more because they take care of their kids, have a high-paying career, and the fact of the matter, we mind our own business and do our businesses at the same time. You
And some
understand?
strange broad on the internet is the reason why you did these
Not
things.
really, not really,
Okay.
not really,
Exactly.
not
So
really,
stop playing.
not
Stop
really,
the
not
cap.
really. Oh, you see, we doing this shit again, yo. I fuck this, yo.
CAP. 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 Cap.
You can't start the show off with that.
I did. It just
It's
anytime
his
it's
show,
played,
let
it's
him
a
do.
cat. You know what I'm saying?
And how
I'm
All
not
I'm
wrong.
saying is everything
Hold
he's
on, hold on.
saying
Wait. Hold on. Slow
is
down.
cap.
I can't stop. I can't. This fucking individual, this loser named Sugar Bum out of DC says that I'm a real simp. I've been in plenty of chats where I've seen this individual who sit up there and says something like, "Oh, simps is needed in this world. I like simps, and I like men who's gonna simp and this and that third." First of all, I'm not a simp. That's where you and May got that wrong. I'm not a simp. I hold my own. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Just because I be nice and I
No,
be
you have
cordial
simpish
doesn't mean I'm a
behavior.
simp. I don't have
You
simpish
have
behavior
simpish
at
behavior.
all.
You,
No, I
you
got
finance
man
When has he
behavior.
been a
I got
simp?
real man. No, I got real man behavior. That's what the fuck I got. You know what I'm
you
saying?
financed that broad. You was twerking in the chat.
I ain't never
over-
did, cause I ain't never sent her a super chat.
I don't believe that. You too
I ain't
invested.
never sent her a super chat.
Okay, Bronzebird is a blue pill.
I'm not blue pill.
He is a blue pill groupie. He is a
Wow.
pick me groupie. He's a pick me groupie. He named
Why?
his list of favorite groupies. He said he got a new one. He talking
Like
about
who?
cooking with Kaya. It's just lying with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya is lit as fuck. What you mean?
What's wrong with
I
what's
have
wrong
a
with a
problem
woman
with
What's wrong
cooking
with
with
cooking
Kaya.
with
I like
Kaya?
cooking with. I like
Word.
cooking
a
with
chick
Kaya.
needs to
I
chick
like
without
cooking with
y'all getting
Kaya,
taken
but not for the reasons
seriously.
y'all do. Not for the reasons y'all do.
What's the reason? Why you? What you think is the reason I like cooking with Kaya?
The only reason why y'all dudes like cooking with Kaya is because y'all want to fantasize about something that ain't never finna happen. Y'all gonna eat hot dogs the rest of your life. You're done.
Oh,
EAP. App. Cap. 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 Cap.
damn, she said y'all niggas
Even
gonna
if
eat hot
that's the
dogs.
case, that's fucking Yale nature. We gonna fantasize about whatever the fuck we want to
It's not.
fantasize
It's not.
about.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
just
she's
how we
attractive.
roll.
Shit,
It's a bunch of bitches I fantasize
Nobody-
about fucking, whether it's gonna happen or
That's
not.
why
Nobody-
I don't
you
care.
already
Nobody,
eat-
you ain't shit.
already
I
eat
see
out of
you.
a can. I can tell you eat out of a
That's
can.
funny as hell.
I know he
She
eat out of a
said
can.
y'all gonna eat hot dogs for the rest of y'all life. That's insane.
Like, I don't understand. A man can't sit up there and like the fact of the matter that there's a woman that sits up there and cooks online.
Y'all be eating hot dogs?
No, I cook.
Hell yeah.
You wild.
I eat hot dogs every now and then, but I cook.
Christine.
Gas station hot dogs. Yep.
Well, who the hell even get hot
7-Eleven.
dogs
Nope.
from gas stations anymore? What are you talking?
Somebody buying them shit because they always up there
You know
cooking
how
them.
much I hate the insult that I'm getting right now. Like, brothers like me don't cook. I whip it up in the kitchen. And May, I like you've been so such a hater. So what? You don't have to. I'm a chef. You understand? My family know that shit. My family know that shit. I'm a chef. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Chef
Ain't nobody
Bronze.
dealing with hot dogs. You understand? We sit up there
Cooking
and
with
cook
Bronze.
real meals. Cooking with Bronzy. The fuck? But like I said, we going back with Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya is an extraordinary woman that knows how to cook, and it doesn't hurt the fact of the matter that she's actually attractive too. That's great. That's eye candy. So what? I'm a man. I like looking at women. What's
Wait
the
a
big
minute.
deal?
I got a question. All it takes is to be cute and can cook to be extraordinary.
No.
No.
Not
Well,
at all.
how is she extraordinary?
She's extraordinary
Yeah,
because of
how
the
is
fact
she?
that
Please explain.
she's extraordinary because you haven't watched one of her recent streams that she did. She actually was talking about measurements and talking about how you supposed to cook it with this and cook it with that, and how you're not supposed to have the oil with this and that, blah blah blah. Sophistication
So
shit.
you just said how to cook. That's
Trigonometry when
part
it
of
comes to
knowing how to.
culinary.
That's what you supposed to know that to cook. What are you talking about? They make her
Okay, but
extraordinary.
how many women in this era know how to do that? All they know how to sit up there and do is boil rice. They barely know how to do that. All they know how to do is get DoorDash and sit up there and get all
Who
the
is
foods
these
delivered
women
to
y'all
them.
be
DoorDash.
around?
Just
Like
a lot
Chantel
of
get
women like
DoorDash.
that. Excuse
Chantel
me?
get
Yeah,
DoorDash.
like Chantel get doing that.
That's alleged.
Yeah.
Right.
Didn't 18
Well,
females
have
say
you
that she
ever
could?
seen? Have you ever
Nah,
seen Chantel cook?
bitch
Has
ain't
she
never
ever
cooked.
Has she
See,
ever told y'all
I
her
love-
pygmy
I
love
love-
stories over a stove?
I love
Nope.
the fact of the matter that y'all women
No.
love to move the goalposts.
She
when I'm
ain't never
speaking
cooked
this
for
shit.
y'all.
Her
She
show.
sat
Nope,
there.
she
18
didn't.
Fletters
Her show
sat there talked about she cooked
Ah man,
salmon.
she ain't
You
never cooked
understand?
for y'all. Did she ever show
The
y'all a
last
picture of
time
something
I
she
Queen,
cooked?
what did I tell you? I told
Her
you it's
show
all
was
fantasy.
called
That's
Chatting
what
with
Sims do.
Chantel, not Cooking
That's
with
what Sims
Chantel.
do.
Come on,
It's
man.
not
Sims
cooking with
fantasize.
Chantel. They ain't
But
even
look,
nothing talking of the sort.
if you talking about how to
Nigga.
be the perfect woman or whatever the fuck, I think you should cook something. At some point, I ain't say every
Let her
time you
But
do a
that's not what it
stove,
warrants. That's
you
like
got to
telling
be
every.
cooking. I'm just
Why we
saying,
don't tell?
Gotta push shit to
No,
us.
that's not
if cooking
necessarily
with
true.
Kaya is extraordinary because she cooking, how come your pick me don't need to demonstrate any cooking
Why are
skills?
we going? Why you moving the
I'm
goalposts? We wasn't even talking
You're
about that.
moving
We
the
talking about
goalposts,
rice.
as my
We
girl
talking.
would
You
say.
moving the
You're
goalposts
moving the
like crazy.
I don't
goddamn
even cook
goalposts.
rice, okay? I can't tell you the last time in years
We
I
talking
cooked
about
rice.
pick me, right?
Christine, you don't cook.
Not rice.
Okay,
We
not
talking about pick.
rice, but you cook though.
Oh, I love to cook.
That you good. So what I'm saying
When
is,
I am stressed, I cook. When my 26-year-old is stressed, he cooks.
he cooks. See that?
He
A man
does.
cooks. A man
He-
cooks.
Runs in the
That's the
family,
problem
right?
with Chantel. Chantel is a hater. And the thing about it, she gonna talk about me. You know how I
Chantel
broke
a
down.
hater.
No, excuse me. I'm sorry. I got my
May.
words mixed
Chantel's
up.
a hater. She
No,
is
I
a
got
hater.
no.
No, she's
I
not.
had to
Yeah,
say,
she is.
nah,
She a
don't
hater.
try it
I
with
would
me.
say
Don't
No,
try it
she
with
a
me.
hater.
You know that was a slip
Just
up. That was
because
me in the
Chantel-
Freudian slip.
No, that
Hold
was
on,
the
let me
truth.
say
The
this.
truth.
May is a
The
May's a
truth
hater.
came from your soul.
Hold on. May is a
Called out
hater.
female
May is
fuckery.
a hater. Yeah, May is a
We know
hater
that.
because the fact of the
May,
matter is,
May, and Sugar Bum. I don't know what to tell y'all.
you hurt.
That's
You
right.
hurt.
And
I don't know
Sunkissed
what to
is
tell
on
y'all.
my
You
radar.
said-
Just
Oh,
said it
shit.
all.
Oh,
I mean, who getting the these people be kidding me talking about they radar like they somebody. Who are you?
Oh man. Oh man,
I am mean.
Oh, well, I don't give a fuck about your
Christine.
radar. The fuck you talking
Christine.
about?
She the
Oh
owner
Get
of
off
the
shit,
my
Bleed
man.
Out.
radar. What the fuck do that mean?
That
She the
radar
owner
is
of
real.
a
Go
she
ahead,
the owner of
Christine.
a
Attack.
dusty golden
That
retriever.
radar is real.
That
Am I
radar is
being?
real. You heard?
She's the owner
Is
of a
the
sea
feds
dog.
gonna come knock on my door? Is I'm gonna get a fine? Like, what the fuck do I care
Nah, we
about your
on your
radar?
ass. We on your ass on the Brownstone powwow.
Y'all
Christine
be
knows
doing too
that.
much.
You
Doing
feel
too
me?
much.
Christine
Doing too
Christine
much.
got it. But like I said, you a hater. You a hater because the fact of the matter is, you know what I
Well,
throw down in the kitchen. It's all right.
You
Go
haven't even
speak on your
allowed me
friend.
to give the
I don't
whole
think they
understanding of.
probably don't throw down in the
You
bedroom
haven't,
either.
girl. Get
Oh
out of
my
here,
god.
girl. Bye, bitch. Bye, 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 bitch. Bye.
I don't know, but a woman worried about what another woman's pussy is doing is suspect
I
as
am
hell.
on
But
a
go out.
roll today. Hey, I wasn't
Go
talking about
out.
your pussy now,
Ain't
was
nobody
I?
Go
talking to you. Go
off.
ahead, girl. Bye.
Christine,
Be
go
quiet.
off.
Be
Go
quiet. We
off. I
talking
ain't
Go
I
about
was
heard you.
off.
not talking
Go
about
off.
anybody's
Go
pussy. Now,
off.
was I?
Go
Where did you hear
off.
me
bye
talk
bye.
about
Go
Go
pussy?
ahead on
off.
now. Go ahead.
Christine chose
Where did
violence, you heard?
That shit weird
I
as hell.
chose? Oh, honey, I woke up and chose violence this morning. Trust
Now
me.
you woke
I
up and
even,
Do
decided
her.
to
I
let
Her.
even
everybody
We
know
made,
gotta
you
have a
were
I even
undercover
made two
lesbian.
freaking
That's what
we
you
cops
don't want to
decided to
turn
have a
their
do.
silly
body cameras on
conversation with you.
twice because they accidentally turned them off.
Okay, Bronzebird. If it's gonna
Yeah,
turn into a
Christine, that's
3 hour
right.
long, okay.
I had two
If she gonna be
sheriffs
rambling
that
for 3 hours by
accidentally turned
herself,
their body cameras off, and I made those two
what
SOBs
the
turn
hell
them
is she
on
talking
twice.
about?
You
What
heard?
the fuck is she talking
Wow.
about?
She's doing
Yo,
her
this
thing
Wow.
that she normally does, talking about random shit don't nobody
this
care
is her
about.
declaring war on y'all. You feel what I'm saying? It's all
Play
good.
with your
Nah,
It
we
just
good.
mama. Who?
We was talking
My
about something. Let's
my
talk
mom's
about that.
dead.
Let's go back to talk about what we was talking about.
yeah, so
Um,
so like I said, you a hater.
no, you
Because the
didn't let
thing
me
about it
finish.
is when it
The
comes
audience
to
don't even know.
hold,
Hold on, Bronzebird. The
but
audience
let
don't
me
even know.
finish my thought. Let me finish my
Go
thought
ahead.
on why you a
All
hater,
right.
and I'll give you the
Okay.
floor. I promise. I'm gonna give you the floor. You are a
I'm gonna
hater.
read.
When it comes to cooking with Kaya, I enjoy looking at Cooking with Kaya's content because I thought it was extraordinary when she had that stream with that guy. I'll even put the link if I find it. That she was sitting up there talking about measurements and all that, how to cook
But
the
see,
food
I
like
don't think
this.
that's a good cook.
You don't think Cooking with Kaya is a good cook?
I don't not when you have to measure everything out. I am a type of person. This looks good. I'll put a little of this in. I'll put a little of this in. I'll taste it, and we need a little bit more flavoring. Oh, it's cooked this
Okay, can
long.
we
Let me
go back
check
to what we're
it.
talking about? That's not.
But
We're not
but
talking
I'm
about your
saying,
little
but we
raggedy
are getting
picture.
into that. But we are getting into that. But what I'm saying is, it's important to know your measurements. But let's also get into who you call a tether, May, because I just need to understand why you lie and spread out false information and give out fake news about this woman being extreme allegedly deported when she didn't get deported. She left for Jamaica.
Good
And
for
she's living
her.
her life in Jamaica.
Let
It's
me
Is
so
that where
bad.
she's from?
Yeah, she's from Jamaica. Not
Is that where
Jamaica,
she's from?
Queens.
Then
Yes, she's
good.
from.
let.
They're all
Okay.
hey, they're offering everybody $1,000 to go back to their home country. Take it.
Take it
Take it.
and be
Take it and
extraordinary.
go.
Be the best content creator you want to be over there in Jamaica. And watch
Oh,
May.
Jamaican food's good.
Oh, Jamaican food is lovely.
Oh
May,
man.
Well, the
May,
Chantel
May
ain't
is
gonna cook you none, so you gotta find
May is
somebody else
such
to
a
do
hater.
that.
May is such a hater. She wanted to grab a thumbnail of Chantel, and she tried to make Chantel look like shit. I seen that. Why'd you have to get that picture of her eating the mango like that? What's wrong with you?
That's what she's put up there when she said she got deported. That's what happened.
They don't give a shit, man. Like
Sugar
it's
bomb. I can put 5
Okay,
or
so
6
listen,
trailers in
Bronzebird.
my
What I would like you to
house.
do, Bronzebird, is go ahead and pull up Chantel's stream. We don't have to watch it, but I want people to put their eyes on it. She literally is sitting there in Jamaica as a deported former
she's not
resident of the
deported.
United States.
How
She's
did she ever
deported.
say? Did she ever say she's deported?
Let me set the tone for everybody. Let me do that first because people don't even know what we talk about.
Moving the
These people don't know
goalposts.
what we
I've
talking
been
about.
listening.
Do you got paperwork that says she
Do you
was
have paperwork?
deported? Do you
Y'all
got
hold
proof?
on. Y'all hold on. I'm trying to set the tone because
Watch the
nobody
deflection,
knows who
y'all.
she is. Let me just set the tone and tell the reality. I'm just gonna take 2 minutes to do that.
You mean like
Chantel
the
said,
reality you told about my wife that morning with Sugar Kiss here And it was all
Okay,
bullshit, no
y'all, let
facts.
me just go
You
sit
mean
down
that's hyper
because
facts?
apparently.
What morning? I ain't had no conversation we made about your wife in no morning. What the fuck is you
Oh
talking about?
yeah, you did that hater ass stream you
No,
started. Don't start.
nobody was on the stream but me,
Oh
you lying son
shit.
of a bitch. Why don't you
Oh
Oh
try telling
yeah,
the
yeah,
truth,
yeah.
ho?
Put the stream back up then. See
Yeah,
who's a
put
liar.
the stream
Put
not
the
down,
stream
you
back.
dumb motherfucker. The
I'm gonna
stream
go
is
back and
up.
watch that shit
Y'all love
again.
to sit up there and make up shit. The stream is up, bitch. I don't take
I
shit.
might be,
Getting touched? You getting wrecked, son? You
Y'all weird motherfuckers
I
get on
might be
my nerves.
listening to all that shit y'all
We
talk when I
talking
drop
about
off this
Eliza in a
channel.
stream in the morning? What the fuck?
Motherfucking
what the
thing.
fuck?
Queen don't
Oh
say
yeah,
down
yeah. She
any
was in her PP's
motherfucking
big
thing.
time in the
That stream
morning.
still the fuck up, and I work at night, so I will go live while the fuck I'm up. While y'all worried about my motherfucking time. Tell the
Damn.
Yeah.
truth, bitch.
I thought
Ain't
you
I ain't worried
nobody
about
homeschool.
your
was
time.
on that
How do you got
stream
time?
but me.
Mixing it
Tell
I
up.
thought
him,
you
I
man.
ain't
Tell
trying
him
to
to
get on
homeschool.
no
stop.
How
Christian
the hell you got
Sunday
time for
stream,
that?
fool.
Tell
Shut
him,
your ass
Christine.
up.
Tell him, Christine.
Well, I don't understand. People
You
homeschool.
know,
How you
this
got
ain't gonna
time
make
to
it
be
any different.
on lives?
Now listen, that's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
Who who is she talking about?
I don't know who
Who
she
is she
talking about,
talking
but
about?
she the wrong color to be talking to me.
Hey, chat.
Don't
The
be
chat
telling
needs
me,
to.
what, oh, we're race now? We want to be race and
Did you
prejudice
not hear
now?
what the
Are
fuck
you
I
fucking
said? Cause
kidding
I
me?
said what the fuck I said. You heard me.
Because
Yo.
I'm not black?
Bitch, you the wrong color to talk to me, ma'am.
Whoa, whoa,
And
whoa,
Yeah,
and
she
what
whoa.
tried
Hold
to
on.
color
pull
do
that
I need to
card
be to
on you.
talk to you?
We all. It don't matter. This is
We
this
on
is a
my ass.
stream.
What
I
color
don't
do I
even know
need to
that
be to
lady.
talk to
Shit.
you?
And that lady been
You throw race
disrespectful
in
since
What
the
your
first time
color
she
do
conversation.
I
opened her
need to
mouth
be to
toward me.
talk to you?
Don't tell
What
me about
color do
disrespect.
I
What
need to
I
be
color
to
don't
you
know
talk
the
being
to
bitch
you?
played?
for the bitch
What
to be
Racism.
talking to
color
me.
do I need to be to talk
Everybody's
to
So
you?
I
allowed on the
said what I
Brownstone
said.
powwow. You heard? Yo,
What
and
color?
furthermore, let me say this. Sugar Bum, where's your sugar daddy? Sit up there talking shit. Where your sugar
Sugar
daddy
Bum
at?
got a
Huh?
Sugar
sugar
bum.
The
daddy.
fuck out of here, Sugar Bum. Where
My
your sugar
Sugar
husband's
daddy?
advising
reading
at a
to my
goddamn
grandbaby
date
right
night.
now.
I don't give a
Word.
fuck what is going on in your house, ma'am. Like I said before, who the fuck are you? Nobody. They
I
just
was
Nobody.
having a
addressing
conversation.
somebody else. It's not
May I
always
would like
about
for
you.
you
It's
to
not
go ahead
always
and
about
set
you.
the
Remember,
tone
it's
like
not
you was
always
trying to do because
about
I do
you.
believe Bronzebird asked
It's
you to come over
not
here for this
always
particular stream.
about you.
Yo,
It
Twink,
ain't
you
about you neither, but you
yo,
get your ass up here and try to
She's
make it
gonna
about
mess up
you. Shut
Queen.
the entire
Queen, she
fuck
gonna mess
yo,
up
up
the
y-
stream.
and let them have the
no, she's
Queen.
conversation
not.
they
No, she's
supposed to
not.
be
No, she's
having.
not. She here chilling.
Queen, she
Yo,
gonna
yo,
mess up the
Twin,
stream. That's all she
ask
gonna do.
ask
She
Sugar
gonna
Bum
mess
where
up
That's
the
her
what they
sugar
stream.
daddy
always
at.
do.
What's
Ask
they? Who's
who's
they?
they? Who's they?
What?
Who's
Who's
they?
they?
They is whoever the
She
fuck you
gonna
think
mess
it
up the
is.
stream. We talking to you. We talking
No,
to
it's
you.
not.
You
It's
gonna
not
mess up
messing
the
up the
stream.
stream. It's not messing up the
She is
stream.
messing up the stream because we
It's
can't even
all
have a
love. It's all
conversation.
love and it's all love and opportunity over here. Because at the
Bronzebird
same time,
loves me.
It's
We
not
that's
about
don't
right.
give
you.
a fuck.
That's right. No, that's all good. It's
We're
all
trying to
good,
have a
y'all.
we having a
We
discussion and
we
you don't.
still are having a
Oh God.
conversation, but it's just the fact of the matter is, man, it's just that you can't prove and you have no paperwork of
I was
Chantel
I
getting
was trying to
deported.
actually lay out the thing for everybody, but she keeps interrupting with stuff.
So let's
I
hear this real quick, y'all. Let's hear this real quick. We're gonna get into that convo.
Yeah,
I'm
before we can get in the
interested.
conversation, I want people to know what we're talking about.
Okay, let's go.
So there's this chick named Chantel Simone, and she is a black Jamaican chick who has come to the United States, and she did not have probably a really good income. So she got on YouTube and she proceeded to talk bad about African American women. She does not talk about her culture or anybody else in America, just African American women. And so what she did is she told everybody that all these women, she was talking mostly to men, and she was getting a lot of cash apps. She was getting paid for saying that the majority of black women are baby mamas, that the majority of black women don't know how to keep their legs shut, that they have an attitude, that they can't cook, that basically they are either stupid or they put their education before family and they have no family values and they don't know how to act, they don't know how to dress, and they need to stop wearing wigs and this and that and weaves and da da da. So
Mhm.
she was a big fan. She had a lot of fans, and Bronzebird was one of the people who was twerking in her chat. And she had a lot of incels.
Bronze, how much money did you give?
I didn't give nothing.
Right. That's the question I won't answer.
No, he
He
was
said he
doing
had
that
good.
word of mouth shit, spreading his
I
lips,
swear,
helping her
I
grow.
swear, one thing I love, I never gave anything. I did
He was
not put in a
twerking in the
super chat.
chat,
He was
twerking in the
twerking in the
chat.
chat and he was advertising. He was giving her free advertisement.
Tro bro, what up? Go
Hmm.
ahead. Go ahead.
So long
Go
story
ahead, man.
short, y'all. Long story short, this heifer used all these dudes' money, all these tricks and simps. This is the short version, and she got herself taken care of. Her hair did. She was eating out every day on their money. She was eating DoorDash every day. It's 2 o'clock. Me got to get me lunch. Okay. And
DoorDash queen,
not only that, they pay
not
for her
cooking.
car, they pay for her apartment, and they pay for her bachelor's degree and her master's degree.
Let's
But I have
And
a
go.
I
question.
found out 2 weeks ago that ICE came and got the
I
bitches.
got
She
you,
got
Christine.
deported. Now she's in a shack in Jamaica. There we go.
Okay,
So
Christine, you
I
got a
have a
question?
question.
Yeah.
So when people donate their money to anybody, you can call it grifting, drifting, pimps. I don't care what you call it. But when somebody gives money to another person freely, isn't it their money? And why are we so judgmental about somebody giving cash apps or YouTube
Because it's a free
chats or
country and we got an opinion. That's why.
Oh wow. So that's how you end it? Like
It's
that
it's
that's
called
not even a
pocket
good excuse.
watching.
That's pocket. Yeah,
Christine,
exactly.
Christine, it's
Christine, it's
called
called
pocket
pocket
watching.
He
watching.
was
It's
twerking in the chat,
yeah,
twerking in the
so
chat.
well,
Christine, so that was the logic. It's called pocket watching. I'm
well,
watching you
but
give
there's
money
no
to that
logic
individual.
there.
It isn't.
In my opinion, it's the green monster.
Oh, green monster. I like that. Let me keep that in my
Yeah,
pocket.
unfortunately, she doesn't have anything that I want. Actually, I have
But
everything she wants. So I don't know.
okay, so
Boom.
there's still pocket watching. So let me
Well,
give my
I ain't pocket
spin.
watch nothing, but
Let
I
me
did.
yeah, nah,
I had an encounter with her.
it's a lie to sit up there and say that Bronze was twerking in the chat. That's a lie. So let me
But it
explain my
seems
story.
that women are upset that another woman is giving entertainment and people are paying her.
Thank you,
No,
Christine.
Okay, so
that's not.
for you to be you are FWA,
hold,
right? You are
hold on,
foundational. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
hold on. Now I gotta explain my case. So we come up in the era of when I used to be in the manosphere, right? So we used to see all the pygmies come around and shit. First everybody likes a crown who's not here no more. Jessica X that used to be here. You know what I'm saying? And then it was her sidekick, somebody else that was Canadian. She used to be up in the shit. Then it was Melody Speaks. Then the whole Kevin Samuels era happened and shit. Then it moved on, and Melanie King, she didn't last long, so that went out the window. Chantel was always there, and there's a couple of others. So the thing that happened was, I was supporting, half trolling, because I love to troll. So I used to troll up
Lies,
in the.
all
That's not a
twerking.
lie. That's not a lie. I was trolling too. You know what I'm saying? I
Sir,
was
you
trolling.
said who the Melanie speaks
Everybody knows Bronzebird grew up on trolling in the manosphere. And
on
then when
their
I got out
roster.
the manosphere, I still was trolling. So I supported Chantel because I realized, her message be lit. Like she be touching on things that us as men be saying, but then when we say it to the women get upset and sit up there and talk about we dusty, we disrespectful, we don't love our mothers, and we don't love this and we don't love that. So that's cap. So I was like, that's crazy. So then I realized Mey, who's a troll, me and Mey didn't get along for a little while because I was like, yo, who the fuck is this lady
He used to
talking to me
insult me
sideways?
in the chat. He used to talk shit to
So
me.
I was like, who is this lady talking to me sideways? Like sitting sideways? I was like, yo, hold up. And then I was like, oh, Mey is cool, but she still disrespected Chantel, so I'm gonna ask. So we move on, right? So she accuses me of twerk chatting in Chantel's chat, which is a lie. I used to go up in there.
But even if you were, are you a grown ass man?
I'm a grown ass man. That's
Thank
right.
you.
Christine, thank you for that. I appreciate
And
that.
I'm a grown ass woman who can make fun of a grown ass man. How about that?
How about that? Cash me
I
outside.
call it the green monster.
Cash me outside. Cash me outside, man. So I'm gonna continue, right? So when I used to be in the chats, I used to agree and I used to troll the dudes that's in there because they used to call Kevin Samuels daddy. So I was like, yo, that shit is mad suspect that you be calling that man daddy and the grandfather of what? So why are you sitting up there saying that? That don't even make any sense. So I did not chat twerk when it came to Chantel. I trolled when I was in there.
I know what I remember. You can say what you want to say. I know what I remember.
I know what I remember because I'm the one that was there. I wasn't even in her chat like that. I wasn't even a full-pledged supporter like that.
I remember you dropping it low and taking it up high and going around in circles.
I ain't never
Good for you, Bron. Very proud of you.
Damn, drop it up, drop it low, take it up slow. Damn.
Ain't I ain't never twerked nowhere. Ain't no feathers come off of Bronzebird when I was in that chat. You're lying. You
Well, May
understand?
said you was dropping
And
down to getting your eagle on. That's what May
nah,
said.
never did
Drop
that.
down to get
Never,
your
never.
eagle
We
on.
ain't never play that Nelly shit over there. You heard?
Popping it like he was hot.
So I understand that May is a hater and she's trying to catch me in a lie, which I ain't never lie. I didn't even support May. I don't know nothing about the super. No, I do know about the super chats, but I didn't give any donations to Chantel.
I think you
Did I give donations? Did I give donations to other quote unquote pick-me's? Yes, I did. I'll admit that. Because I really
Oh, there it
believed in the
is.
message. Yeah, I believed in the message. I
But
respected
somehow
it.
it wasn't Chantel.
I understand that
Okay.
you had I understand that you had certain grifters. Absolutely. You definitely did have grifters. But when it came to May is always trying to use that against me. And this is why I know May is a confirmed hater. And then she sat there and got the nerve to go on there and insult that beautiful sister, Chantel Simone, by sitting up there talking about you don't have no man and blah blah blah. And that's when I understood that it's also a cap when she was talking. You know why? Because she said, if I do get married, I might want to get married, but I am understanding that I may never get married. So it's opened up that window of opportunity that I may or may not get married. You
Okay,
understand?
Bronzebird. Why is that a
facts.
conflict? Okay, hold
Nigga.
up. I'm gonna catch you right there. Why is it a conflict for Chantel to declare that she will never get married? Why is that a conflict?
It wasn't even declaring. She said, if I may not get married.
No,
Well,
no,
she said if.
If.
See, you see how they do? You see how they do, Queen? They so desperate to come up with some kind of excuse for these pick-me. Y'all are just a
Desperate.
bunch of pick-me groups.
How
Now, let me
the
ask you
fuck
something.
are
Mr.
we
Mustard.
being
Hold on.
desperate?
Wait a
If
minute. That
anyone's
lady
being
did.
desperate, it's
I was.
you coming up with every excuse to hate on this poor young lady. Seriously,
That,
anything and
Real.
everything. God
Anything.
damn.
Well, again, I
that
call
woman.
it the green monster.
The
So
green monster.
that woman did a
Listen,
stream
cut
The
her
and
off.
same
said
thing. You a
The green
one-trick
monster,
pony. Can you say
Christine.
something new?
that woman said that she was not going to get married and she did not want any kids, and she's doing her
And
content to teach the younger women or some shit. She said, but anyway,
To
I
not
heard
be
that
like
stream.
to learn from
So
her mistakes.
you ever
That's
heard
what
the
she
old
said.
saying,
whatever.
those who can't teach? Yeah.
That's responsibility.
That's not responsibility.
That's accountability. She
It's
realizes
called
she made a
grifting.
mistake.
Grifting.
No,
Grifting.
it's not called. How is it grifting if she's accepting accountability for what she did?
Now
And she
she's
sat there
not
and said,
accepting
"No,
accountability, and I'm
she
gonna tell
is."
you how she's
This
not
how? No,
accepting
no,
accountability.
Queen
Okay.
Sunkissed.
Let
She's
her
literally saying,
explain.
"Hold on, wait. I promise. I'll
All
let
right,
you
go
talk.
ahead.
I'm just gonna say this real quick. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, a woman that says, I want women to learn from my mistakes, that's a big fucking deal. Don't they say that, according to the Manosphere, don't they say that women do not like to hold themselves accountable for the things they do?
That wasn't accountability. Accountability would have been correcting her
That is
ways and getting an
accountability.
actual husband. Accountability
No.
would have been correcting
Why does she
herself
have to?
and
Why
getting an
does a
actual
woman have
husband.
to have a husband?
Why?
Just as why does a man have to have a wife?
Oh, you didn't
Okay,
listen
so
earlier. You didn't listen earlier. I said that she was preaching to women
And
they
that's
needed
the
to get
problem.
married. She was preaching to women they need to close their legs. She was preaching to women they need to be submissive. She was saying they need to cook. They need to stop focus on education. Everything she said. She was
Do
talking
you
about
not
being a
think
mod.
that a
Let me
woman who
finish.
is
You're not
married
listening.
should
Hey,
be
lady.
submissive to their
Hey,
spouse?
lady.
oh my
You just
God.
asked.
Yes,
You just asked me a
should.
question. I'm trying to answer it. You can't talk over me while I'm telling you.
Go ahead, man.
So she was telling women to do certain things because they were mistakes that she made. But she's in her 27 age. So she can correct any of those things. But she's preaching one thing while doing the exact opposite. How you
She's
gonna
in
tell
her
other women to
30s.
submit? She was 27 when she started that crap.
Okay.
Now she's in her mid-30s. The bitch is
Smack.
almost hit the wall. So
Because
that's my
people,
question. How you
I
gonna
think
ask
she done hit
somebody?
the wall. I think
because
she already hit the wall.
Yeah, she been
people
hit the
who
wall.
people who can't normally teach.
She can't teach
Exactly.
because she
Thank
can't tell her
you.
wife how to be a
Okay,
wife.
so hell no, not at all.
Those who
Cause
can't teach.
when no, you can't teach nobody shit about marriage if you ain't got no marriage. You don't know what the fuck you talking
Oh,
about.
yeah?
Do
Well, let me
you do
tell you
you know
this.
Oh
how
yeah.
men?
Exactly.
You
Do you
got
many?
motherfuckers out here married and they still don't know shit about marriage because their marriage ain't going so well.
You're
How
There
many
lying.
you
you eat
go.
hot
How
dogs
many
though?
How is
But
it
you
divorces
eat
that
hot
are
you,
there?
dogs. But
That's
you
How
eat
many
how
hot
is
neither
it
here.
that
divorces
you
are there?
alleged
That
married women are just
neither
hitting on the
here nor there. Because if you don't
fuck
have the
is going
experience,
on?
you are missing a large part of what it is to teach somebody. So if you ain't married,
That
you
is
should
not
probably
true. That
shut
is
the
not true.
entire fuck up. And when you go see marriage counselors, most marriage counselors that
Are
are
not
effective
married.
marriage counselors are married.
Nope. Most
that's
of them
not
Yes.
true.
are not
They
married,
are not
No,
or
most
they're
married.
of them are
divorced,
married.
or they're on their third spouse.
Most of them are married.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are, and I'm not gonna
Just
go
like,
back and forth with
just
you
like,
on your
just,
motherfucking opinion. I said
just
what I
like,
said. I'm not gonna argue
just,
with you. I'm still
But
talking.
listen,
Let
no,
me
you
tell
still
you
are
about
arguing.
my encounter with Chantel. Cause
Getting the fifis, my
I go
people.
check. No, ain't no fifis. I was just like, ooh, because
Some
I go check
fifis.
all of them out.
Mm-hmm.
See if they valid. I already told y'all. I don't
Blessings.
respect them because they're playing on male insecurities to get resources out of them. And I do not respect that. You don't play on somebody's insecurities for your profit. That's some evil shit. But that's what I think most of
How
them
was
are
she
doing.
playing on insecurity?
Do
I
you not
am
think,
not
How was she
done
doing
do
it?
you not,
talking.
how,
So
when are you going to stop talking?
when you shut the fuck up, don't
Oh
nobody come
my
ask
god.
you when you gonna stop talking when you
I
sit
have
up here
even
and talk
muted
for
so
30
you
minutes
could
at a time.
speak.
Shut the entire fuck up while I'm
30
speaking.
minutes.
Thank
How
you.
about 3
I have
hours?
never
Shit.
spoke 30 minutes.
Then shut up.
3
I'm
hours.
talking.
3
God damn.
hours.
So back to
Well,
what I was saying. I went to go check her out. This particular video, she was shaming women for not getting married or not wanting to be married. I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. So
mm-hmm.
this is the first video I've seen of hers. So I typed in the comments. I said, well, do you have a husband? And she typed back to me and she said, why? You gonna help me find one? Laughing emojis. I was like, oh wow, this bitch is a troll. Okay, I see what's going on here. Y'all can have that shit. I'ma leave. Cause I'm not dealing with that. That's crazy. You don't even want a husband. How you gonna sit up here and be trying to shame other women for not for essentially wanting the same things that you want? How you teaching somebody something? You're not teaching nobody shit. You up here extracting resources from men. And that's the truth. She's
Ruth.
not telling no truth. She's
And
saying everything that the men want to hear while shaming the women because she getting these men out they fucking money. Because if she was being
Did you
honest,
feel
she
shamed?
would have a balanced message. And she don't have a balanced message. Another way you can tell whether
it's
or not
very
these
balanced.
women are actually sincere about what they doing, look at their audience. If they got a predominantly male audience, they're not talking to women.
That's bullshit.
Did
Okay,
you
then what
Exactly.
feel
about those
shamed?
females that's got an all female audience? What that say about them?
No, I didn't say all female. I said
They're
balance.
insecure if they're all female. I'm just saying.
Girl, stop with
I'm just
that's
saying.
you a one trick pony. It's either insecure or jealousy. We
What are
on with that.
you?
We're actually having a conversation about some real shit. And you at the
And she is
FWA, so
too.
you can't
And
understand
she's a part
FBA
Um,
of this
business.
She is a
I
part
You
of
am
the
conversation. If
part of this
one
conversation.
FWA, so you cannot
Christine
conversation
is part
understand
of the
FBA
conversation.
business. Okay?
No, she not.
Yes,
She's
she
not
because you
is.
understanding
don't
none of it.
agree with me does not make me
She
not
keeps
You
part
don't
of
saying
even
the
know what
that's
the
the
hell we
conversation.
green
talking
eyed
about. I don't even know
monster.
why you up here.
You're insecure. That's all
It's the
she's
green
got. Like,
monster.
just be quiet with it.
May,
It's
just
not.
keep it real. Just keep it
I'm
real.
and I
You
not
have
the
a
pocket
one that
watching.
once
Oh
said
God, she's
anything
ruining the
about women
conversation.
being
Lord have mercy.
insecure.
let me ask this. When was the last time Chantel Simone shamed a married person? I've seen plenty of married people come on that woman's channel. And she supports this. I never seen her shame a single married
We
man or woman since I've been rocking with her for 2
single
years.
married
But
man.
who said she was shaming married people? I said
Right.
what she's
You
doing
said she was
is
shaming people for being married. Come on now.
no,
Oh,
that's
for
not
not
what I
No,
wanting
no,
said.
to.
no,
You
no,
need
no,
to
no.
listen.
She's
Can you
shaming
give me an
people.
example of how they
Oh my
shamed, how
God. Can
she
this lady be
shamed?
quiet?
Can you be
You
quiet?
you
I
need to
She's
asked
not
listen.
a
contributing
legitimate
anything.
Muscular
She's just
question.
getting in the way.
and
What's the
muscular.
question?
That's not what I
Muscular hadn't
said.
even had a chance to talk.
Okay.
You let
Hold
that
Hold
lady
on.
on.
finish.
One at a time.
God
One at a
damn.
time. What were you saying,
Muscular
Sunkissed?
and
Go ahead.
muscular. I didn't say that. What I said was she was shaming women for not wanting to be married. That's
Okay,
what she was doing.
Shaming
The
them
and
for
first,
not wanting to be
my
married.
my
yes, that's what she
question
was doing.
is, my question is, how was it determined she was shaming women that were not married?
Okay. To the audience, what I want to tell y'all is that she got deported. That's the main thing. She got deported. She's
She's
sitting in the
moving the
same dusty
goalposts.
ass shack that she came from. She back over there now because Ice Baby wasn't playing around. That's what I need y'all to know.
That is, see, this is what I mean by moving the goalposts. You can't. You don't even have the paperwork to prove that. You don't even have the paperwork to prove that she got deported.
But I don't know
I
how
don't
one
know.
has to
Do
do with
she
the
strike?
other.
Do she
That's what I'm
strike
saying, though,
people?
Christine.
Do she strike people for playing her content?
I don't know. I'm not gonna even try it.
I don't know.
Oh well,
I
never
don't
I
know.
don't
mind.
think so. I don't
A
think
lot
so.
of
I've seen
content
people.
creators do.
I
I've
don't
seen
think
Yeah,
she
someone
that's
does.
why.
react to her
That's
She
why I
doesn't
content.
have
don't
a
want to take
reputation
that
for
route.
that.
That's the reason I don't want to take that route until I'm certified and like you can play the content. You know what I mean? But this just I'm always right though. See, that's what I mean. When you ask Mey certain questions
She's
about
sitting in
these
the chat
women,
eating a mango right now. Okay.
and she's
Well, good
enjoying
for
life in
her.
Jamaica, and that's good for her. She's enjoying life in Jamaica. So
I
it's
mean,
just like when I ask Mey. So Hustle, you gonna get a kick out of this? So earlier when I was having a conversation with Mey, we was going on and on about the women, right? The women that sit up there and talk about, men, men this and men that, right? So talking about the so-called pick-me's. We
Something wrong
brought
with
up
that?
Chess. Hold on, we talked about Chess Charday. And when we talked about Chess Charday, who did a stream today talking to an ex-feminist, all right? You want to sit up there and talk about his black women, get on Christine. The lady that she was speaking to was a white woman, okay? So let's continue our conversation. When we had this conversation about Chess Charday, guess what happened? Mey
What
kept
happened?
muting her, Mey kept muting her mic. Mey kept playing around the fence. And I was just like, yo, it's crazy how when I mentioned Chess Charday, who is an actual married woman, she wants to move the goalpost and say, "Oh, she don't got kids." This is what I'm saying. It's never.
No,
It's
that's
never.
you're
It's
not telling the
never.
story correct.
It's
You're not
never.
telling it
It's
right.
never.
You're not
It's
telling it
it's
right.
never.
You're not
It's
telling it
never a
right.
satisfaction with Mey. If she don't find one
Lies.
reason, she's gonna find
Deception.
another reason and another reason and another reason and another reason.
Incorrect.
That's why I call
Yeah, you
cap
keep
at the end of the
can
day. You keep moving the goalposts like we playing soccer in the UK. So this
I
is the
don't
reason why.
fronts. Can I
Okay,
ask?
so wait,
I don't
let's
really
get the
know.
story correct. I got to respond to what Bronze just said about me. I want to
Uh,
respond to that. He is telling a whole Cap. I'm calling Cap right now. Cap. That's Cap. Let's go. I need my Cap.
all right. All right.
I need it. Let's go.
EAP. Cap. 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 Cap.
Is Mey and Sunkissed
So
married?
this is the thing I
Yes,
want to say.
they
Let
are.
me finish
allegedly.
Oh
Let me
shit.
finish my little part right here about responding to Bronzebird.
Mm-hmm.
Bronzebird, sir, you said, hey, what about Shay Sade? You said it 3-4 times. Queen was a witness. She was present. You said it 3-4 times. You said, why you keep muting up? Why won't you talk about Shay Sade? I said, you know how I am. I'm going to drag a bitch because I have an opinion about her too. And I said, I'm going to just be quiet. You were like, nah, I'll tell it. So by the time I got done telling it, you said I moved the goalpost. You damn right. I explained all the reasons I didn't want to open my mouth, but you made me open it.
Yeah, but you was already capping from the jump though. So it don't matter. So now I get to get my cap back because you was already capping from the jump because you had to wait until I said Chess Charday a 5th time so you can answer. So this is my cap to you.
EAP. Cap. 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 Cap.
It was already a cap to begin with, right, Mey? Because it was like, okay, how come these women are not married? So I said, all right, you going to sit up there and say that. We have Danica Marie who's married. We have Chess Charday that's married. I think Queens and Pure is married. It's all right. It's all right at the end of the day. I understand how y'all work. Y'all are just haters of the success of these women that understand. Y'all are just haters of the success of these YouTube stars that are able to get their voice out and care for the men's of America.
Do y'all hear the twerking
hard
in the
time
repeat?
dealing with the modern day women of
Do
today.
y'all hear the twerking? Y'all hear the twerking, right?
If I was hating, I wouldn't have mentioned Chess Charday because I do know her to be married.
Okay, so I'm gonna X you out. I'm gonna X you out of that. I'm gonna X you out of that conversation, Mrs. Queen Sunkissed. I appreciate that. But when we talking about Chess Charday, that is a definite cap that comes out of May's mouth when it comes to Chess Charday. It's all right.
Me and Queen had
and I forgive you because I rock with you. I rock with you, man. I rock with you, man.
Don't try to take her out the conversation. Don't try that.
But she already said that she's not involved in it, so I understand where she's coming from.
No, I said if I hate because you keep claiming that you brought Chess Charday name up and you didn't. I did.
I did. No, I didn't bring up Chess.
No, you did not. You
I
didn't
did before. Okay, either way.
Of all the damn pick-me's, you mentioned the Nika Marie, the nerd.
Either way though. We had this conversation
with the titty
before.
Slang. Y'all know that bitch wears a titty slang, right? Just got a titties in the hole.
Who knew?
Who knew, right? So at the end of the day, regardless, Mrs. Queen Sunkissed, Me and her had this conversation before, and this is when I noticed that Mey would really get in her fifis and be quiet about the subject, especially when it comes from Bronzebird, the troll, to a troll. And I had to explain to her, why you be capping so hard? Why can't you just be honest and come out the woodworks and say you ain't got no argument when it comes to Chess Charday? Like they said in that movie back in '92, you can't handle the truth.
But I do.
You can't handle the truth.
I can. I will.
Jack
I came
Nicholson.
and I conquered. You got to tell them what I said. Tell them what I said, though. Tell them what I said.
You didn't really say anything. You sat there and said because you don't have to. Hold on. Wait. Let me correct that. You sat up there and said, yeah, she's married, but she don't got kids. So she can't talk. And I thought that was crazy work because I thought the whole entire premise. I thought the whole entire premise.
You see how he's doing selective memory? You see that?
No, it's not selective memory at all. It was the base premise is that these women are not married. Then when I proposed the fact of the matter that you have two women that are married, here goes the insults. Oh, look at Danica Marie. She be sitting up there having thirst traps and be sitting up there having that horrible tattoo, which I do think is horrible. That shit look trash. That shit look trash. I'm not gonna lie. But hold on. Let me finish. Chess Charday, and when it comes to Chess Charday, there's not even an accurate excuse when it comes to Chess Charday. The only thing you could say is that she's not married. I mean, she doesn't have kids. That she don't have kids.
That wasn't it. I had 5 or 6 points, sir. Don't try that.
That was your main point.
Y'all think it's a select.
I got a question though. If Danica Marie wasn't dressed like a hoochie, would you sit over there and listen to anything she's talking about?
But this is where we stopped there. I told you, Queen. I'm about to answer it. Queen, I told you I don't even really like watching Danica Marie because I feel like she do be thirst trapping. I'm not deflecting. I'm telling you the truth.
She got deported.
She didn't get deported.
But
Where's
what
the paperwork?
does one have to do with the other? You're happy she got deported because she was successful in a YouTube channel?
You heard? It's pocket.
I'm just asking.
He's pocket watching.
FWA, stay away. How about that? Anyway,
you can't say that. Chess Charday had a white woman on her panel today, so that shows. That
we don't care about what they got over there.
That shows the market of what the men have to put up with in this society. Y'all don't seem to understand that.
Well, I think a lot of women emasculate men. Ooh. And I think that's part of our problem in society.
Another pick me. Here goes another pick me.
That's not another pick me. This woman is certified. She's married for 42 years.
You just now figured that shit out.
She understands.
You just
now. Yeah, apparently.
Oh, girl, you late to the party.
What Penny Becky Karen seems to not realize is there's a problem in the African American community. Whenever you have someone who is outside of the community decide that they have the authority to speak on said community. So we don't like when Africans come and think they can tell African Americans about themselves.
How many African Americans are really in the United States?
This girl is from Jamaica. She don't have a right to come and speak on our country.
How many African Americans are in the United
States? And why she ain't talking about how they be doing that sex tourism and how Bronzebird? Why she don't talk about how they let them men jump on them and ride them in public like they having sex? Why she don't talk about the shit that go on in her own country? Why she says
it says 41.31 million as of 2023. I tried to get the one for 2025, but it's not pulled up yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
What are you pulling up?
So
I don't know. That woman answered them how many African Americans is in the
Because I keep hearing the term African American. Bronze, are you African American?
Yes, I am.
Are you?
I am African American as well.
Yes, I
your
am.
Your lineage has been back to
Listen, we're
Africa.
Not do
I say Black American. So called.
Okay, there's a difference. There's a difference.
The point is this: that she don't come from our
culture. I thought he was Dominican when I first met him.
Yo, either someone thought I was Italian, Puerto Rican, or Dominican. I would be identified as an African American.
What is
or Black American? Both my father and my mother.
Well, I'm a Hispanic American. If you want to get down to it.
No, I know, Christine.
But
When
what
you
the
But
say
what
hell?
you're
my
white,
point is,
It
I
got to
don't
do?
say that.
Okay,
well,
what the hell it got to do with
well,
anything?
share your thoughts on Psyche Shannon and the state of affairs. I mean, hey, real quick, He-Man. Uh, off topic, derailing real quick. His terms as that channel over there, I wish him well. I still support his channel, but it's like every single time he does a stream, he said, "This is my last stream. This is my last stream." He got to make up his mind. You know what I'm saying? Either you're gonna continue doing the content or you're gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of supporters, so let them know what it is, He-Man. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. So let's get back into this.
I want to know
Regardless,
what her not saying that she Hispanic American got to do with anything.
we
What does Black American have, or our African American have to do with anything?
No, you
mm,
said that to say what? Like, what is your point? You don't say it, so what?
I just told
because
you.
Bronzebird, she made the
You,
statement. She
I
needs to
just
explain what she said.
told you. You didn't listen.
You can say all of that. I still need to answer to the question.
Okay, answer the
okay.
question.
I
Wait, I heard.
said, you said that you do not say you're a Hispanic American or whatever. So what does that mean? You said that to say what?
Because I continuously hear African American.
Okay. So you
And
hear it and you don't
the
say it.
majority of
What is your
Black
point? What are you
people
trying to
in the
point? What's the
United,
point,
if
Machine?
you see,
Hold on, let
they
her
don't want
talk.
me to interrupt, but
I
they'll
want you to
interrupt.
talk. Go
Make
One
it
at
ahead.
a
make
time,
sense.
Let it go.
please.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. So y'all, Christine finish. Y'all jump
Go
in
ahead,
afterwards.
Christine. I want to hear this.
Go ahead,
No,
Christine.
you can handle it. You can have it. You can have it back.
So
Yeah, I
this
thought
is
so.
thing. So this is thing I'm trying to
Oh,
say right
She took
here.
the escape
It
hatch. She
is.
took the escape
Hold on.
hatch.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold
Yeah,
on.
because
Hold
you
on.
knew that ass
Hold
was
on. Hold
finna
on.
get
Let
moved.
me finish. Let me finish this thought. I just thought of something. Let me get to this. So this is relatively talking about Black community, right?
Yeah.
Which when I've seen this content, usually it relates to talking about men of this era. I mean, modern day women, because usually a lot of conversations about modern day women, but because it comes from the Black manosphere, they do have a hyper focus of talking about Black American women. But even with that, they won't even be talking loosely just about so-called African American women. They'll be talking about Jamaican women in America, African women in America, just American women who would be in the diaspora usually. So this is what I started to figure out. Anytime if it's a woman that goes against the grain that actually supports the male content creators or so-called African American men, y'all got smoke for them anyway. Prime example, let's start off with this. Since we naming tethers, Jessica X was the first one. A mutt from fucking UK. The Muslim girl, I forgot her name, that used to be on Lapeef Network. She ain't black. She's definitely Muslim or from the Middle East. Y'all have beef with her. And why I mention this is because no matter the race and no matter the nationality, y'all be hating. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all be pocket watching. Y'all don't understand our voices and where we come from. So when we talk about what we talk about and the problems we have with the modern day woman, y'all look for a reason to beef. And
No, first of all,
even tonight, I just mentioned the fact of the matter that the conversation goes beyond just the relations between the Black man and the Black woman. Case in point, the fact of the matter that Ches Charde had an ex-feminist on her panel. That was a white woman that gave her idea about the bullshit that's going on with modern day women and modern day dating. And she knows as an ex-feminist, this generation is going down in the flames because something has happened to the woman where she is being disrespectful to the man and emasculating the man. That's where we at today with that shit. So I understand now. I understand what it is. May is part of the sisterhood.
want me to make a plate?
Mrs. Queen Sunkissed is part of the sisterhood. No matter what. And then we
We're
get
part.
people in
We're
our
part of
chat.
the wife
Then we
hood.
get
We're actually part of the wife hood. You
your
missed
pal,
that.
yeah.
We're wife hood.
Regardless if you're
We're wife hood. Don't try that.
a wife, you still part of the sisterhood. And we know that because you got your crew over here, Brownie Ellie, who's half part of the sisterhood,
Twerk,
and
girl.
Sugar
Twerk,
Bum,
brownie,
who
twerk.
has
Twerk,
always
brownie,
been
twerk.
part of the sisterhood. So y'all are confirmed haters.
Look,
When
I
it
don't
comes
care
to
what
us
you
as
got to
men
say.
having
I'm
a
not.
goddamn speech
First
on
of
what the
all,
fuck is going on, you
like I
understand?
said before, I'm gonna tell you again. I have a son. I have a husband. I have male family members, and I do not want them getting played by some broad playing out their insecurities. I do not respect what these women are doing. I listen to what they say. A lot of the shit is delusional and unrealistic. They're not giving men any tools to deal with women the same way the ones on the other side, them damn divestors and some of them BWE women back crazy and out they goddamn mind too. So I don't got no respect for them either. This
So
ain't about taking no male side. This is about what's healthy for the community. And what these women are doing is not healthy for the community.
it
And
is
why would
healthy.
they be doing something that's not
Preach.
healthy for the community? To pad their own pockets, because that's the America we live in right now. Don't nobody give a fuck about values, merit, none of that shit. Only thing
Doesn't
people
she
care
talk
about is
about that?
fucking money. And so what they're doing is extracting resources from men that got insecurities about women and even insecurities in themselves. I have listened to the
Preach.
manosphere plant insecurities in men, talking about if you ain't 6 foot with 6 figures in a 6-pack, they don't want you. When most of you niggas that is baby daddies ain't got none of that shit. But
That's not
somehow,
true.
some woman still managed to lay down, open her legs for you,
What
and
up,
give
Vu?
you a motherfucking legacy. And
G
somehow,
Skills, what's good?
you forget that
And doesn't
somebody
she
did
call
that
that out?
for you. Somebody did
Preach.
that for you, and you sitting up here listening to these men implant insecurities in you, and then you turn around and run over here to these women and make you feel better about having these insecurities by shaming women and lying on women, and then that's not helping nobody.
Like
So,
Jack
like, I don't
Nicholson,
want my son listening to this shit.
like
I don't
Jackal
want
Nick.
my daughter listening to
You're
this
talking
shit.
about what's you're
Yeah,
She
talking
got
so
about
you
what's
running.
helping the community.
Like Jack Nicholson said back in that movie, you can't handle the truth. You
You
can't
ready?
handle it. And the thing about it is, Hustler, I want you to jump in, bro, because I feel like I've been talking too much. But I just
Eat
I,
want
the
to say
press.
this really
I
quickly.
do
You
want to hear
understand?
what Hustler
It's
Bustler got
just
to say.
I
I
got
want to
yeah.
hear what he got
I
to
want
say.
Hustler to jump in and give his opinion
Please
on this.
do.
But it's just the fact of the matter. Like at the end of the day, you don't want to support the message, and it's all love. But I just see the sisterhood happening, and it's fucking sad. Hustler, go ahead.
Okay. As I was saying, we talk about what's helping the community. Doesn't Chantel Simone speak on things that can help the community? I mean, seriously, you think twerking in public, walking around half naked, having kids out of wedlock, is that helping the goddamn community? No, it doesn't. And as far as women having kids by dusty men, yeah, she calls that out all the time. I call that shit out all the time. It's the woman's fault because she opened her legs up to that man, but it's also his fault because he didn't wrap it up. He had a common sense to protect himself before sliding to that cooch unprotected. So I blame both the man and the woman, and she talks about that. And then there's paternity fraud. You think that fucking shit is helpful? Lying on a man saying this is your kids when you know that's not your son or your daughter? Is this kind of bullshit helping the community? Because Chantel calls it out all the fucking time. All the time. Paternity fraud, divorce courts that favor women over men. She talks about this. It ain't about shaming. It's about calling out the goddamn nonsense. Come on,
You know,
man.
saying too, and you
I
know,
find
saying
it
too.
weird that two married women are jealous of another single woman. Usually it's the other way around, but I see two married women allegedly hating on a beautiful Jamaican sister. Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with this world?
I don't know.
Let him tell them lies, Queen. Let him
Hold
go. Let
on.
him go.
I just want to address this jealousy shit.
Nah, let him go. Let him go.
No, I no. Because
hit that like button.
First of all, I want to let it be known she don't got shit I want. She has absolutely nothing I want, and everything that she's accomplished, I've already done. So I don't have anything to be jealous of. I said what I said, and what I said was I do not respect women who are profiting off the insecurities of men. Okay. Now, if that woman was sincere about what she said, she would have a more balanced message. When you say she talk about these things in the community, the blame is laid on the woman. Last time I checked, a bitch can't get pregnant by herself. It takes a man to come over there and deposit seed in her womb. So it's equally their motherfucking fault because both of them are supposed to rear that child. And the reason why our society is fucked up is not just because of one parent, it's because two parents. Okay, two irresponsible motherfuckers, and it ain't more on one than it is to the other one because both of them are equally important. But that's not the message that's being put out. I heard dumb shit like women grant access to sex. Shut your dumb ass up. My son can't come in here and tell me he got some little girl pregnant, and I'm gonna go over there and shoot a little girl out. Oh no, nigga, I'm on your ass. Cause what the hell you do? Okay, cause you know what you just did. If you don't marry that girl got at least 24 years of access to your fucking resources because you out here being stupid with your little dick. That's dumb. The same way I would be upset at my daughter because if he decides he don't have no value in you, now you got a whole child that's gonna be looking at you and depending on you, and you got to make sure that you do right by that child. Stupid. So it's on both, but that's not the message that's being put out. These people not helping no community. Ain't nothing y'all gonna tell me gonna make me believe that these people is helping a community. Okay,
They're not helpful. They're not
What
helpful.
message
They're not
is
helpful at
putting
all.
out there then?
What's the message?
That's my question.
What's the message?
say what?
Hustler Musler.
What's
What
the
Let me ask you
message is
something. Would it
Chantel
not
Simone putting out there then? Answer that for me.
listen, Hustler
Maybe I
Musler?
missed something.
The
Hustler
green
Go
Musler.
ahead.
Let me
monster.
ask you
The
something.
green
Let
She's
me
monster.
ask you a
providing
question.
entertainment and
Let me
patting
ask
her
you a
pockets.
question. Hustler Musler, let me ask you
Yes,
a
money,
question.
no. Go
Would it
ahead.
be would it be more powerful for a woman who speaks the way she does to actually have results, to actually have the household she's telling other women they need to have? Would it not be productive and showing results for her to actually have a black man as a husband, giving a model and participating in society as a family with children? Would that not be more powerful than running her mouth for entertainment and super chats on the internet? We talking about community. Tell me.
Well, at this point, whether she had a husband or not seems irrelevant. You two are
No,
married, but
what's
look at
more
the stuff y'all
powerful?
talking about. And second of all,
What's
isn't
more
Chantel
powerful? I
Simone
asked you
living
what's more
good?
powerful.
Eating a mango in
Maybe,
Jamaica.
What's
Goddamn.
more
maybe,
powerful,
maybe
Hustler
it would
Muscle?
be. But if she doesn't want to get married, that's her
Do
fucking
y'all hear this man
prerogative.
twerking in the
She
chat? Do y'all
doesn't
hear him
have
twerking?
We,
to.
Do y'all hear
we
him
ain't
twerking? He's
twerking.
dropping it
We're
low. He's dropping it low.
But how
yo.
can
Ain't
you
nobody twerking
deter
in the
other
So now,
women
chat.
for
so
not
now,
wanting to be
so you want
married
to
and
go
you don't
there?
want to be?
You
That's
really want to
hypocritical.
go there, do you?
Go ahead, hustler. Let off. That's the evil laugh. Let off.
He's
Let off.
twerking. He's twerking. Y'all
Ain't
hear him?
nobody twerking. See, this is the
Both of
problem
y'all are
with the
twerking.
sisterhood. Y'all love protecting each other.
Y'all
And the thing
sweating. Y'all
about
twerking so hard.
it is
You
so
sweating. You're
Shot come
twerking
over
sad.
there
so
and
hard.
entertain
It
your
is
shot come over there and
Let me tell
entertain your
you
happy
what's so
ass,
bad
release some
about
good
this.
tension.
You know
mm-hmm.
what's so bad about this is I'm talking about the mental health and health of men, and that shit gets completely ignored. To put me in some category of hater or something like that, the shit ain't healthy. Okay, I used to share these people content on my channel while I watched it, so I could see I had to stop because the people that was watching me was psychologically damaged after they watched this shit. It's not helpful. It's not help. It's entertainment for the sake of making a dollar, and that's why so many people gravitate toward it because it's negativity, and for whatever reasons, humans love to watch a train wreck. I don't know why, but it's just part of human nature, I guess. That shit ain't healthy at the fuck all. I understand it make the men feel good and all of this shit because really at the end of the day, it make them feel good because this energy that they putting into talking all this shit about women is the energy they need to be putting into themselves to make themselves better men. We got a whole generation of little black boys and white boys too that can't fucking read. And you got grown ass men up here talking about women instead of going and getting these boys and teaching them how to read. That shit is insane to me. Like, what the fuck are we doing? If your sons can't read, what kind of men do you think they're gonna become? Men that sit around and blame women for the fact that they can't read when all he had to do was get a book and take some time out to educate himself or listen to the person that's trying to educate him. But these people not telling them to be better men. They're telling them that everything that is wrong about them is because of a woman. That shit is insane. I don't understand how you can sit here and say that this shit is helpful because it's not.
They need to focus on literacy. Seriously, that's what they need to focus on. All of them.
I saw Exiled on mute. What
Well,
happened,
maybe if
Exiled?
we had more two-parent households, we wouldn't have this issue instead of women trying to raise kids
¿Qué
by themselves.
pasó?
Just saying.
¿Qué pasó, Exiled? We see
Hustler
you
Muscle,
unmute.
do you have a two-parent
Yeah,
household?
what's good?
No, I didn't. My
I,
Hustler
I,
father
Muscle, do
passed
you have
away
a
30
two-parent
years
household?
ago.
What? Exiled, what
I
happened,
just
bro?
I'm just listening to them argue right now. I just got done checking on the kiddos, bro.
Oh, all right.
We
So, so,
interrupting
All
her.
right.
Okay.
so, 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 so the thing about it is like this, right? So almost got in my fifis for a moment.
Bronzebird, he didn't say whether or not he got a 2-parent household since he's complaining
Hustler
about.
Muscular.
I answered your question, but you chose to ignore me. But I
no,
don't
that
care.
dude was talking or mumbling. I don't know what you said. What was your answer?
No, because I was asking him a question.
Oh,
no, it's
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
It's cool. Exactly. I was asking him a
I
question.
definitely got it. I came from a one
I still
parent
didn't get the answer,
household.
Hustler Muscular. I didn't get the answer.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
yes,
Hustler.
I came from a one parent. My father
No,
passed
are
away
you?
35
No,
years
do
ago.
you have not your parents? Do
not
you
your
have
parents? You.
Oh, I don't have kids of my own. No.
Ah, okay. And so you're not actually living anything that looks like what you're promoting. Okay, just like Chantel. No, go ahead.
If you watch my show, you see I don't give relationship advice. I don't give marital advice. Do I talk about them? Yes, but do I act like I'm this happily married man? Fuck no. Nope. I don't project that kind of energy. Nope.
Are you
I
married?
leave up to people like Exile or people like Eliza to speak on that stuff. That's where y'all come in.
Are you
Well,
married?
and I'm married, and I have two sons that are a 2-parent household.
Okay, shout out to you, Christine. That's where y'all come in when it comes to the marital stuff. I leave that to y'all.
No, I'm asking, are you married? Because you're promoting. You just like Chantel, you promoting something that you don't live, though. You know what I'm saying?
What?
You bigging up 2-parent household.
What
2-parent household.
are you talking about?
living?
How am I promoting something I'm not living?
You just said
you want to talk about promoting something you're not
living. We need 2-parent households, and I asked you, do you have one? Did you create
finish my statement, please, ma'am?
Huh?
What about these mofos that be showing off like they own this, they own that, got all this money, but they ain't got jack shit?
What is he talking about?
That's showing off.
What is he talking
But
about?
don't you hear what has been going on? These are women cutting women down.
Ooh.
What'd she say? I can't understand.
This is women cutting women down. I might.
No, she doesn't understand the totality of it. That's why I'm not really expecting her to say much.
How do I not understand the totality?
You don't even know who we talking about or what the subject matter is.
I do.
You feel like you can come
You don't.
Oh my God.
You don't know.
You just sit up here and ask me a question. I bet you don't know who that woman is or ever watched her content.
Nope, she hasn't.
I bet you don't know who half these people are we talking about, but somehow you feel like you got an opinion in this conversation.
But it's generalizing women itself.
No, you don't understand. All that
they are generalizing women, which is what we're complaining about. They're generalizing all women as something that's very negative.
So it's negative. So let me get this straight.
It's negative because Bronzebird, when these niggas encounter me, before I even can get a full sentence out, just to see me, just because I'm black, I am automatically a baby mama. Out top. I'm on welfare.
But you know I disagree with that.
I'm a hood rat. Out top. You can't tell me what I've experienced.
No, I've said well, how many times have I told you I disagree with that? I disagree with that, and I said
you can disagree with it, but the fact of the matter is this particular content is the reason why they automatically put me in a motherfucking box. It's a problem. No, ain't no nah. Because if you ain't heard me, you don't know me. How you gonna sit up in somebody's chat and just have a whole conversation about how I'm on welfare?
There is a narrative that gets dropped out, right?
And that's the point. They're painting all these women with this brush. Let me tell you what happened to me the other day. I'm going to work. I pull up to the gas station to put some ice in my cup. It's a man out there that's delivering sodas. Before I can even get out my car, this nigga is telling me, "Ow, it's too early for you to be looking like that." I can't even get out my damn car. You want to know what's fucked up about the situation? What's fucked up about the situation is I'm sitting in my car and I see this man out here. And I'm like, oh, that's a black man. Let me sit up here and consider how I can greet him so he can have a good day. I can't even get out my car to speak to this man for he already degraded me. You can't tell me that this shit is helpful to the community.
I got degraded too. I'm always getting degraded.
I'm always getting degraded.
Exactly. We
by
always
women you don't know.
Yes.
Women you don't know.
Yes, women that don't even know me will fucking degrade the shit out of me. There's women that sit up there and say you got like mad multiple baby mamas. I said I don't have no baby mama. Absolutely. Or they sit up there, wait, hold on. And let me say this too, and men too. And let's even take this further. It even be on some racist shit. People that sit up there and say, yo, Bronze, you live in the projects, or Bronze, you this, every stereotype about a black man. I'd be like, that's not true. Like you're sitting up there talking on shit you don't know. So if you gonna
So
talk about
you
how
can't
you
sit
get
up here and
degraded,
condone this
that be getting
woman.
degraded. So and even still, if you want to sit up there, there's many fucking sectors that are sit up there and degrade the shit out of me and you just for being black or being a woman or being a
Okay, but
man.
this is
So at the
relationship
end of the
space.
day, well, first you got to know Brownstone, Powwow, Bronzebird stand alone. You understand? Been doing that since about 2023. You understand
I'm
that?
talking about these.
Make sure you
I'm
hit
talking
that
about
like.
these content
Make sure
creators.
you hit that. Make sure you hit that like button. You heard. So getting back to what I'm saying is
These
yeah, I get
relationship
degraded,
spaces, Bronzebird, they
but
don't got no business
but I'm
doing that. You
saying,
can't
but
tell
I'm
me that they
saying,
sitting up here
I
willingly
get
degrading.
degraded. I always
She
get
got
degraded.
deported.
But you can't tell me that sitting up here willingly degrading each other is helping with relationships
Not at all. But what I'm
at
saying is,
all.
at the end of the day, why she strike that channel down though? Why couldn't she let? Why couldn't Mey let her live? Why she sat there and lied and sat there and said that she got deported? She didn't get deported. She left to go to Jamaica. That's what
Well, we don't
happened.
know this.
And so
I don't know this.
Mey
I do
has
know ISIS
completely
running
capped.
around.
No, excuse me. Mey has completely capped for the last couple of days, and I'm
Don't
so
do that.
tired of it. I'm so tired of it. It just gets me in my fifis to know that you can't support a content creator without striking a shit. And I'll be like, yo, you know
She need
what?
to stop
Let's have a
lying.
whole
She need to stop
campaign
lying.
about striking Mey shit. I want to
She need to
strike
stop
down Mey
lying. I don't got
shit
no.
for striking down striking down Chantel shit. Let Chantel live. If she wants to eat a mango in Jamaica in a hut like you say, let her fucking do that. If she want
Don't
to
forget
walk
shit in a
around
hole. Don't
on
forget that
some
part.
dirt, if she want to walk around in a dirt road with flip
With
flops
dog
on,
feet.
that's her
Dog feet.
business. And you talking about she got dog feet? This is
You know,
craziness. This is craziness. This is what happens when y'all haters got something to say and always want to say bullshit out y'all goddamn mouth. Maybe not you, Mrs. Queen Sunkissed, because maybe you've been a little bit level-headed. But Mey, that shit is disgusting.
He
I would
twerking
dare
hard. He
for a
twerking real
married
hard.
woman.
He
I
dropped it
would dare
low.
for a married woman to talk
He
down on
breaking
a
it
damn
down.
another woman and talk about
He
she live in a
emotional.
hut. I
He twerking
expect that
hard.
shit
He
from
twerking hard.
single women that have sugar daddies like Sugar Bum and maybe Brownie, because Chicago Chirac chicks might be ratchet, but that's another story for another day. Mey, you have no excuse. You are a married woman. You should be out there teaching these
You can
women,
cash
be
app her
like me.
still. Don't worry. You can still cash app her. It's
I ain't
okay.
never cash app. I ain't never cash app. You feel me? Where my cash app at? You feel me? What about all this content I put out here for the men that sit up there and talk, yo, black man, men, white men, Asian men, whatever the fuck. Be better men. These are the resources you have over here, and I'm here to promote that shit. What about where's my motherfucking
And
where's my
Bronze, you
motherfucking
have
award?
promoted very well because for me, even to have my adult son
You go to groupie support.
That's not groupie support. That's real support right there. Christine supports. Unlike you.
supporting you, telling them to go support you, and listen to what you have to say because it is factual information that will help you through life.
Thank you. And I want to address something in the chat right now because I feel like it. It's the Brownstone Power. I always do that because I love my people in the chat too. So Brownie says, "Oh damn, I'm catching strays." Yeah, you catching strays. Why don't you get up here and explain yourself? You are in the sisterhood, and you know why you in the sisterhood? Because you've been manipulated by this individual. How many times I have to tell y'all that? Sugar Bum ain't doing shit for the community. She's getting on fucking sugar daddies talking about how black men are dusties. Do we think that shit is cool? No. And then you
I
have
got
Mey,
a
then you got Mey that sit up there and strike down channels because she's a hater. And then when you ask her about women that's actually married, then she ain't got nothing to say. She's like frozen in time, like she's in a mime. You understand what I'm saying? Recognize how Mey
I had
is.
plenty to say.
I,
I had
I
plenty.
understand. I understand how you work, man, and it's all love. So when you go over there next time, whether you come with an alt account or whatever, I'm gonna alert the people, and I'm gonna let people know in the community that you should make sure that you time her ass out. Maybe it might be Mey the regulator, Mey the
Chantel, come get
conspiracy
your fan.
theorist.
Chantel, come get your fan. You can't. You
so
deported.
I wanna ask you a question, Bronzebird. So you said that you put out content for men, letting men know the resources they have, etc. Right?
You heard?
Do you get up here and speak to them negatively?
You don't. Yeah, I cuss
I
dudes
listen
out.
to. I listen to your content, sir.
Yeah, you
No,
do.
I am one of the ones that watch your pre-recorded content. So, do you get up here and talk to them like they ain't shit?
I correct them. I
You
wouldn't
do
say
not
I.
talk to these men like they ain't shit. The
Oh,
way that
wait.
you
Are we
hold
talking in
on,
general? Wait, I'm asking you a question on top of what you said. I'm just listen. So are you talking about in general, as in do I ever cuss them out? Like in general, if they say something, or are you just
no,
saying
no,
like
no.
based off of content?
I'm saying when you put your content up, you not up here talking to these men like they done lost their damn mind. So if you are putting out resources to help men, then what do you think the way that these women speak to these women? How do you think that's being received by these women? It's the
Well,
reason why it's
women.
more men in them chats than it is women.
Well, because women are their worst critics. Are their
No,
own worst critics. You
no,
know
because you
how
talking to
many
me like I ain't shit. And I'm not finna listen to you sit up here and talk to me
me?
like I ain't shit. No, these women, the
Sorry.
language that these women use is out of fucking line. That's why I ain't no women listening to them. Not only do you not have the experience about what you're talking about, you're fucking talking to me like I ain't shit. Why I'm gonna sit up here and listen to you? It's a reason why it's more men in the women chat than women. Women not finna listen to nobody sit up there and degrade them. For what? If you really would have my best interest in heart, you would speak to me like I was a human being. They talk about these women like they're fucking animals, and
because
that's
they
not okay.
are.
That's
They're
And you see that?
hyenas.
You see that?
that's sad.
That's what that produces. And you think that's conducive to try to form relationships? It's not.
Sometimes people in this world need tough love. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta tell those
No,
women that was
nobody's
twerking
listening to
and
that.
Lou.
No.
So
So you don't
Sometimes you
want to
gotta
hear
tell
tough
these women.
love. There's a problem
So
right
they don't
you
tough.
want to get
Sometimes in this
What I
world you
want
need
to
tough
know,
love.
hold
So
on, hold on.
go ahead.
What I
Get
want
us
to know
out.
is where was their energy when that Ace Metaphor dude was out here?
Word. Where was that energy when that dude? Who's that other cat? That other cat that we found out cheated on her on his wife. That dude. What happened to
Eric
that? The one that
Jackson.
was Derek Jackson, the brother that was sitting up there saying you men," and doing the R&B
Yeah,
voice and shit. What about that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
so I was
Where was the recommendation? Whatever you call it, I forgot the word. I'm
it
so
was
sorry.
an
What
I
was
was
it?
outrage.
never
Where was
Where
the
was the outrage?
outrage?
Where was the outrage for when those women was twerking in Lululemon?
so
What was
I was
that?
Yeah,
never
y'all pick and choose when y'all want to bring the heat. That's not
Selective
fair.
outrage.
so so I was never a fan of Derek Jackson. And I used to tell all them women that was in his chats and all of that shit that y'all is dumb if y'all can't see that this is a fuck boy. I never supported him. I know a fuck nigga when I see one. And he was definitely that. And so when he came out and all them women was heartbroken, and I was like, and this is why y'all choose the men that y'all choose, because y'all silly as hell. What is a married ass man doing in a car with a tight ass shirt on every time he open his mouth?
Making fun of his clothes, see?
Hey, I wear tight shirts too, so I'm not gonna knock the man
Tight
for that.
shirts, man. See what I mean? Making fun of his shirt, yo. That's crazy. That's
I'm not
fucked
making
up.
fun of his shirt. I'm proving a
Tight
point. If a
shirt,
married
tight shirts and
woman,
skinny jeans.
Tight shirts
if a
and
ma-
skinny jeans.
if a married woman was on camera with her booty cheeks hanging out, that would be a problem, would it not? This married ass man sitting up there thirst trapping with this tight ass shirt on is a problem.
You agree with that?
Just like we have standards for women and how they dress, there are standards for men as well. Though they're not loudly discussed, there are standards for men as well. Why are you thirst trapping for all these women and you a married man?
Mm.
He's
That's
trying to
something we.
pimp them out. Tell them
Yeah.
what the
Well,
fuck they
yeah.
want to
It is
hear.
pimp them out. Get that money. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Buy my
tell them
book.
whatever the
Buy
fuck
my
they want
book.
Okay,
to
but
hear.
that's
Buy
my
my
Tell them
whole
whatever
book.
the fuck
thing.
they want to hear and
I
collect
ain't
this
got
cash.
I don't appreciate none of them. Okay. I would love to see some every folks that's not on fuck shit get up here and have honest, real conversations. But you know
Cheshire.
what? That's not gonna get
Christine.
supported. No, Ted Sade, nothing. Because Ted Sade
Ruru,
is
what up?
not balanced.
What you mean? She calls out shit.
So
See, I
women who
see
call
it.
out fuckery are not balanced. Is that what you're saying? You got to keep
Call
it
out
all one
fuckery.
sided. Which one is?
No, that's not what I said. That's not what
See,
I said. I said she's not balanced, is what I said.
Uh huh.
that's crazy. I think
It
people
is.
pick and choose. It's selective outrage. So I mean, I understand at the end of the day, it's all love that certain women just don't want to support other women, and I understand these days. It's
I
all
support
right.
plenty of
And
women.
and the thing about it is, my argument of
Not the
tonight.
ones
If
that tell
this
the
was a
truth.
debate, I won. I know that I won. So when it comes to May, she made my point for me, right? When it comes to the unmarried women, she's automatically gonna say they tethers and they got deported, which is fake news. We know it's fake news. Just because Trump is doing that shit, don't mean it's true. So this is fake news.
Amen.
It's fake news.
It
So
really
so then we take it from the Gulf of America and understand that when it comes to women like Chantel decided to leave where she's from and go to Jamaica and be happy. You know what
She's just
happened
as
with women like
surprised.
May?
She's surprised that she left more than we are. Trust me.
So you know
Is
what
she?
happened with women like May? May decided to say to herself, I don't like this Jamaican woman. I don't like her. I'm gonna go ahead and strike her page, even though the truth is hard to bear. As a married woman, I can understand things that she's talking about, which is true, but I don't want to admit that because I'm May the troll. So I understood that. Let's take it a step further. When we talk
Now, hold
about the
on. Wait a
women that
second. Hold on.
actually
Wait,
do,
wait, wait,
when
wait,
we
wait,
take
wait.
it, when we take it,
Before
when
you
we
go
take it to the
further,
women, when
before
we
you
take it
go
to the women
further,
that's married.
let me clarify something. I struck her page because she was violating YouTube policies by doing hate speech, saying that Black women are not worthy of marriage. Black women are unlovable. She had clear statements that said Black women don't know how to act in public. Black women are unattractive. Do you see? That's
You got screenshots?
violation. That's why I hit her page. Just to
You
be
got
clear.
you
Let's
got
be clear.
you got screenshots? You got screenshots?
What a screenshot gonna do? What you
Why
talking
is
about?
that not freedom of speech and it's hate
Free,
speech?
yeah, freedom of speech. See, that's the
She
blur.
wasn't threatening.
That's the blurred lines
Okay, so
because it's
see,
like when
somebody
you
wasn't listening. Hold on. Somebody wasn't
And
listening. I said clearly when I first started speaking, I want to clarify that she was violating the hate speech policy of YouTube. Does anybody understand that? Thank you.
I heard you say that.
so sometimes I feel like when people strike other people's channels because of hate
thank
speech and
you.
stuff like that, it's usually the fact of the matter they in they fifis. And it's all right to be
I
in your
agree.
fifis because sometimes I don't like what people say about Bronzebird, but
Okay,
I
hold
won't
on,
strike your
Christine.
page
Christine. So
until you do.
Christine. Hold on. Wait. Hold on, Bronzebird. So Christine, when she makes a clear statement, Black women don't deserve to be loved. You good with that?
I'm not good with the fact of
I asked you,
her.
are you good with that? Black women don't deserve love. You good
No,
with that title?
I am not good with that, but I would not have put a strike on Pete.
Black women are horrible mothers. You good with that?
I'm not good at that, but I would not have put a strike on the page.
Black women are not worthy of
I
marriage.
think
You
she
good with
said, man.
that?
I am not good with that.
Huh?
Again,
You
I
good with
would
that?
not strike the page.
I asked you, are you good with that? Yes or no? Are
She
you good
said
with that?
no.
I answered no.
She just said
I
no.
answered no.
Yeah, she just said no.
Okay.
So again,
Well, the
it
reality is, let me say this real quick, and I'm gonna
yeah.
be quiet.
Hmm.
If I decided that I wanted to say Jews suck, okay, or Jewish women are ugly, or Jewish people have ugly noses, do you know how quickly that title would be taken down? It's very
I do
interesting. In
not.
some communities, people respect, and other communities, nobody gives a fuck. I'm gonna say that and leave it right there.
So
Well,
so
you need to go visit a few more communities and watch what I think is hate speech. And
yo,
YouTube will never take it down.
I got banned. I got banned from the channel because of free speech. You feel me?
That's right.
Yeah, I just got banned. You feel me? And I was all it was me defending myself. But you know, it's all love. Do you see me going back over there? I'm gonna strike your channel because you violated my free speech. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna be like, yo, I'm over here. So I realized that tonight that May can't come up with a very good argument premise. She's in her fifis, and that she thought that she was gonna go against Bronzebird. It
I haven't
wasn't
gotten
gonna
a chance to
happen.
talk to you directly. I haven't had a chance to actually present an argument, so don't say
I
that.
mean,
I
y'all
haven't
should
gotten a
have
chance to do
if you
mine
want
or
if
something.
you
solo conversation.
if you want to have a Brownstone powwow solo so that we could debate back and forth, let's schedule that. You feel what I'm
Yeah, y'all
saying?
need to do that.
I'll
But
do
don't be
that.
unfair and say I didn't answer questions and I didn't challenge because I don't have the opportunity the way I would like to. So don't say that.
I'm just saying, but there has been some cap that has came with you today, May. And you know, I got mad love for you, man. We be rocking and stuff like that. I know you went at Clue's Neck the
You
other day, and
twerking
I
for
was like, damn.
Chantel. What's new? You twerking for Chantel. What's
You
new?
went at Clue's Neck the other day, and I was like, yo, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he's cool. He's eating the biscuits. So I was like, I bet I feel you on that. But at the same time, I understand that you try to lie and say that I'm twerk chatting. for
You doing it
Chantel,
now?
which is a lie. I
You
ain't
doing
doing
it
that.
now?
I wasn't even really there in her chat to be
You
frank
doing it
with you.
now? It don't matter
I'm
what you did
not.
then. You doing it
But I'm
now?
not at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Brownie, you
representing
see
for
him
me.
twerking?
I'm standing on
Sugar Bum,
business.
do you see him twerking?
You
Queen, do you
What
see
you
him
you
standing
twerking?
on
talking to
business.
women? You talking to women that's a part of the sisterhood. So
He
we
got
can't.
You
7 on. He tearing it up.
That's not
wait,
even a
wait.
fair.
You standing on business for a woman that said that she don't want no husband and no children.
Okay, for you got to eliminate that. I just said I'm standing on business, not for anybody.
But
I'm standing
the
on
topic is
business.
about Chantel Simone, is it not?
It is, but I'm still standing on business
So
for
you standing
myself,
on
on my
business
opinions about
about
such and such
Chantel
person.
Simone, who said that she don't want no husband and no kids, but she telling other black women
Hold
that they
on.
shouldn't. If they
You
don't, they out of
cannot,
line.
Brownie, you cannot be talking shit and you in the chat, okay? You can't be doing that. You gonna be
She
talking
said he's
shit,
shaking his swell. She said he's shaking his tail feathers.
and I don't
We got you,
I
Brownie.
don't
We got you.
appreciate none of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? You be talking shit, and you better hit
Oh,
this link. Just because you
Twerk it
went to some
out.
hold on,
Twerk
just
it
because you went to
out.
some
take the
fancy
tail feather.
Twerk
schmancy
it, twerk it
little
out. Get back
We
fashion
in the
do it
room.
show,
again. Hey,
nah, nah.
hey, we do
This
it again.
y'all not gonna catch me on this. Just because you went to some fancy little fashion show, don't mean you could be all uppity and talk to Bronzebird sideways. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all think y'all can do when y'all disrespect a strong New Yorker like myself. Are y'all crazy? You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying, May. I ain't never chat twerk for nobody. I stand on business. I
All
troll
that sound like
first.
womp 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 womp
You
womp
can say all
womp.
that. Cause you don't like to hear
I hear
strong
tweet, tweet,
bird
tweet,
like
tweet, tweet,
me.
tweet.
Ain't nobody
Tweet
chirping.
tweet
Yo, ain't
tweet
nobody chirping over here. Ain't nobody chirping over here.
Tweety
So it's
bird.
all love. It's all love. I understand, man. You just a hater. And you know, you're gonna troll on another account, or maybe you might do that, but I understand. We gonna time your ass out. You feel me? We gonna
Y'all see
time
that?
your
Y'all see this? He has twerked so hard that he is joining the Chantel Defense Force. Y'all see this shit?
Yeah.
I'm clipping it. I'm clipping it.
Hey, Rue, I'm from New York City. No, you can clip it all you want. I encourage you to clip it because then I'm gonna sit up there and respond and say you just a hater. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. I understand how you roll. We've been through it thick and thin. But all I'm saying is you just been a hater. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that Marquise couldn't come through tonight. I don't know. He's up to doing something. He's
He ain't
creating.
got the balls to do it.
He
He don't got he gonna be able to do
he's
it. He
doing
can't do
content
it.
about something else.
He
He's
can't do it.
evolved.
He ain't
But
got no content.
man, just stop, man.
I don't know. But
Yes.
you know, you is just too much sitting up here caping for the woman that said she don't want no family. But telling
I
all the other women
And I said she could be
they
a
wrong
concubine. I said
for
she
not
could be a,
needing. Well,
but I
do she have a stream talking about the benefits of being a concubine? Because if
I'm
she don't,
saying
you
it.
just that's just a fantasy of yours.
It's not. It don't
It's
have
a
to be a fantasy.
fantasy.
It
She
could be
never said that.
reality. It could be
Nope.
No, no.
reality. If
See,
she could be.
you see, the key word in that statement is could. It
Mm-hmm,
could be reality.
that's
So
right.
she hasn't mentioned anything about no concubine, but you came to this conclusion in your own mind, which means it's
Yep.
your own fantasy,
Yep.
and you wondering one day if she will ever talk about it.
She
Stop
got
it.
Well,
deported.
that's a lie. And she did not get deported. She left to go to Jamaica. That's what happened. What up,
She
bearded?
did not leave to go to Jamaica on her own.
She
No,
did.
something.
We got
No,
the
no,
plane
no.
ticket.
No. Hold on. Something definitely occurred. Okay,
Yep.
because when you have an audience, you don't just up jump the boogie like that. You tell your audience the transition you making. She
You
didn't
can if
say
you want
shit.
to. No, you can if you want
No,
to.
no.
I
That's
could get off the.
generally.
Hold
But she
up.
can't take
I
a
can.
break from
Yeah,
YouTube.
word. I
God
could
damn.
take a
But
break
she
from
already
YouTube
took a
right
No,
break.
she
now.
was shocked that she left.
I can
She
I
Okay.
could I could
she
jump from one
already.
birdhouse
Start
to
working
another
a break from
birdhouse and be like,
YouTube.
Hold
yo, I'm gonna
on.
come
Wait a
back.
minute. She
You heard?
already took a break from YouTube, so that's not it. That dog don't hunt.
That is it.
There is something that's going on there. Maybe one day in the future she'll share with y'all why she took her ass back to Jamaica. But no, it wouldn't know. Oh, I'm just going home. That's not how that works.
That's how it
It's
does work.
called the MAGA. MAGA.
MAGA ain't got nothing to do with this. I wish y'all would
Yeah,
stop.
I don't
You know what I'm
know.
saying? And even
Ice,
still,
baby.
it seems like Trump
Oh,
is more
I
focused on
yeah.
the
Well,
MS-13
you
than
know
she's
what? I
focused on
can't.
He's focused
No,
on
no, no.
Jamaicans and
I
all that.
can't say that. I can't
You
say
heard?
that neither because at work we got to make sure that we keep the door closed because if the door is open, ICE can walk in and take our residence. So Yeah, and they kicking ass and taking names right now everywhere across the United States.
everywhere.
It's more
So
focus on
it's not
You can't
like,
MS-13.
go pee at the grocery store without
no,
Fake
he
getting
not
news.
more
ICE
focused
card.
on MS-13. He been deporting Jamaicans and all these other motherfuckers too. So ain't nobody safe. It ain't
Right.
safe.
It's crazy
It
out here,
ain't
my
safe.
peeps. It's
Yeah, it's
crazy, my
very
peeps.
crazy. So I can't say that May is making shit up. She might be telling the truth. We don't know. Only person that knows is Chantel Simone, who has decided to keep why the hell she's in Jamaica a secret. So we don't know what the hell going on.
And she
But
came back to she came back to the internet and she on every day catching cash apps. Then she
yeah, and
called
she had
herself
said that she was
retired. What's that
done.
Green
Yeah,
about?
Monster. Green
she
Monster. Pocket
she said
watching.
she was done with YouTube, and then
Yeah,
now she
she
back
did.
streaming every day.
Every
Yeah,
day.
that stuff is that's kind of questionable. That's a bit odd. And hey, I don't know. It's her content. She can do
She got
whatever the hell
deported.
she want to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with a lot of the content that's on here, but I don't go around and sit up
She
under the
got
shit either.
deported.
I think a lot of the shit is degenerates and not helpful. And I just
Yep.
don't
Yep.
participate. Now I'm not finna drag her from A
I
to
am.
B because I'm not gonna drag no woman for making no money. However she make her money, that's how she make her money. But I do know this. I have a duty and obligation as a mother to make sure I educate my son about them type of women. Don't fall for the hype, son. Bitch trying to get you out your coin.
Don't be like
Okay.
Bronzebird twerking in the chat, giving all your money up.
Bronzebird don't twerk for nobody. You understand? I
He
stand
mad.
on
He upset.
business.
I'm sorry,
Look,
Bronzebird.
I stand
I'm
on
sorry.
business.
I
I
will
stand
say
He's
on.
this.
upset.
I stand on
You
business.
can't have platforms like OnlyFans if there was not a market for it in purchasers. If you ain't have no buyers, it wouldn't exist. So
Bronzebird
for
doesn't support
anybody,
OnlyFans models.
I support whatever the fuck a motherfucker want to do. If you want to go shoot up crack, go do it. Okay, you want to smoke meth, go do it. Do whatever the fuck your heart desires, because you only got one life to live. And if these is the choices that you make, just make sure you can deal with the consequences of those actions. I don't got time to be passing judgment on other folk. I do know that I don't like their content. I don't think it's helpful, so I don't participate.
And when
I
you
ain't
don't
going to
like it, you
go.
pull a May. You pull a May.
No,
You just strike it.
I don't strike channels
I'm not
because
saying you.
whether
I'm not
hold
saying you.
on. I want to say this though. Whether I like the content or not, what I do understand as a content creator is doing this shit is a lot of work. And
It
I
is.
would not take nobody's shit from them, knowing the fucking effort and the time that people put into their channel. If I don't like it, I can get the fuck away from it. That's just how I roll, unless it's me. Now, I did strike somebody ass for sitting up there taking pictures of me and trying to describe what they thought I might look like under my clothes. No, we not doing that shit.
Yeah, that's
But
solidified. Yeah.
other than something like that, if I don't like your content, I'm just gonna get away from your ass. I don't got to watch it. I'm a big proponent of if you don't like what you're looking at, turn the channel or turn the shit out.
You hear that,
So
May?
I'm not gonna be striking nobody's channel.
Well, now that she's stuck in the third world, I'm not gonna strike her channel because she back in her shack where she came from, and she needs to eat her mangoes or whatever she can get her hands on. She's in a desperate state, so I'm not gonna mess with the girl. But I would suggest that she focus on that 50% rate of women who don't have children in her own country, rather than worry about the 23% women who have single family households here in the United States. I would think that would be a better thing. She'd be serving her own people, her own community. I would suggest that. I think that's better because she doesn't have any ties to the United States now that she's been deported. She needs to just keep it moving.
Fake
Leave
news.
us alone.
Fake news.
Wait a minute, Cinco de Mayo got canceled.
That's what I
Yeah.
was looking at. How? How you
Wait
cancel?
What? They
How you
canceled Cinco
cancel
de
that?
Mayo.
a minute, do that mean Juneteenth gonna get
It
canceled?
was. Yo, no lie, no
Who
lie. I
canceled
don't.
it?
No lie. No lie. I didn't really see a lot of people celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
But the
I'm not
government
It's
gonna
the,
don't
lie.
control us. Who canceled it?
Yeah, who can? That's not even. That's not even something the government can really cancel though.
Who did it though? Who thought they could? Who thought they could?
They're gonna say Trump did. And I'm just like that's fake
I'm
news.
cooking. Let me
The
turn my
Mexicans
volume down.
canceled it.
oh
Yeah, they said the Mexicans canceled it,
the Mexicans
which is crazy. So there's a
and I,
coalition. There's a coalition of just random Mexicans canceling Cinco de Mayo. Yo, it's real out here, my
Yeah,
peeps.
like how do you cancel a holiday? I didn't know there was holiday arrangers. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Like, They canceled Cinco de Mayo. Like, how they do that?
Please don't cancel Christmas. Please
Nah,
don't
they not
cancel
gonna.
Christmas.
Nah, they can't cancel
White
Christmas.
people in
Holiday
the
Don't
North
nonsense.
Pole,
Christmas or
don't cancel
Halloween.
Christmas.
Don't cancel them.
That's crazy. Because I didn't really see a lot of people go for Cinco de Mayo. That's a crazy thing.
I know
Mexicans
people.
don't even celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Rafael said that. So that I don't even know what to say. So who really cancels Cinco de? They don't. There's just like Rafael. They do. Do Mexicans really celebrate Cinco de Mayo? Loosely, I
Yeah,
think it's more once it gets engulfed into America, it starts to be everybody celebrates Cinco de Mayo, but loosely it's more white people that celebrate Cinco de Mayo. So they can create an atmosphere,
Okay,
maybe
can
scare
y'all
people outside.
explain who canceled Cinco de Mayo? Was
You
it
telling me
the Mexicans or the Mexican Americans who canceled it?
Brownie got it? Brownie is sitting up there
yeah,
saying Mexicans did. Brownie got to jump on the panel and explain this.
yeah. But
I
like
don't
Mexico Mexicans or Mexican Americans.
word like what are we talking about? Because do Mexico, fucking me. The Mexicans from Mexico that just came into America or still out there. Did they cancel? How could they cancel it? You know what I'm saying? The Mexicans have a parade and ride around with flags. Well, you telling me something? I don't see that in New York. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe they do. I have no idea. All I know is I know
That's
Mexicans be stern
yeah,
on having
Brian.
those food trucks, and they be up to doing mad shit. So I don't know. You tell me. Cinco de Mayo. I have no liquor. I was a good boy. You know what I'm saying? So they cancel Cinco de Mayo. It's crazy, my peeps. What other holiday they gonna cancel? They not gonna cancel Memorial Day. I know they're not gonna do that.
The Mexicans gonna take the Alamo back now.
How ironic! I'm making cilantro lime rice. How ironic!
But I cook better than that
It
though.
is prophecy now. All the signs are there.
All the signs.
All the
Every day.
time, what? There's no Mexicans.
What up,
Uh,
Keels?
Same old shit, doggy.
Oh
This
hell
getting off,
no.
Ah, speaking
getting
of a
off,
literacy test,
this getting off and shit. This chilling, my nigga. Oh, thank you, Lord. Yeah, man. Hey, May, how you doing, ma?
look, walk lightly, dude. You don't want this.
Let it
Nah,
off.
want
Let it
what?
off.
What do I want from you? What do you have to offer?
You have to offer.
Don't try it.
I'm good. I'm just chilling. Damn,
Okay.
a brother just can't relax. You know what I mean?
All right.
Can I just relax a little bit?
While
Okay.
you cook your cilantro rice, want to be
I'm
chef
making a
out there. So
mess. Making a damn
of
mess.
course you making a mess because you don't know what you're doing. See,
I
if
do.
you
I
paid
got my
attention
recipe
to
right here.
if if you was paying attention to cooking with Kaya, it wouldn't be like this.
Oh,
Cooking with Kaya.
Kaya,
Cooking with
cooking with
Kaya.
Kaya.
Why y'all mad at her though,
yeah,
man?
look. That
Can we
picture
be
kill you.
happy with
And
All
cooking
we
with
she got
Kaya?
is
welcome
hot stars. She
we
gonna kill
welcome
somebody
sisterhood
that.
famous person Brownie Ellie in the building.
What up, Bronny?
Go ahead, Brownie.
Go ahead, Brownie. You
Oh,
sound
okay.
low as fuck.
You need to get into a better location.
Yeah, you
To a
sound low.
Starbucks.
so you talking
Get
from a
into a
10K.
Starbucks.
You sound low as hell, girl. You can
Oh yeah,
idle
yo.
here. She's
Why
welcome
they hating
sisterhood
on the
though.
manospheres, man? What's up with that?
Because they always do. Well, it's always like that. You understand?
They so
Oh,
salty.
okay. I got you. I got you. Yes, because they always
Nah,
do.
but you ain't hear. You never heard about like the Charles Faulkner initiative, like shit like that. Like, yo, he
Of
wrote out a
course I
whole
did.
manifesto. He wrote
He
out a
had it.
whole manifesto telling brothers to go to the army or go to the police force. Don't that help this space out? I'm lost.
That's just a choice. And then there was dudes that's promoting brothers to get into tech. You feel me?
Yeah, yo, and you got the
So,
tech bros. What's up with that?
May don't want to touch on that. You know what I'm saying? He was just
Wow.
going on about the whole entire fucking what you call it, the whole thing about high value man and all that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? But it's all cool. At the end of the day, May is always gonna be a hater. This is just how she rolls.
Bam,
I've
bam.
accepted that.
KS gave these ladies the blueprint. Even the average woman could get a high value man.
You
He
heard?
laid out the whole blueprint.
Laid the whole
But
blueprint.
I don't know if they listen or not. I don't know, bro. He laid out the whole fucking
May,
blueprint.
if you are you gonna buy Cookinwitkaya's cookbook?
I didn't fuck up and put too much lime in here. This shit tastes better.
See?
This is fucked up.
See, this is what happens when this
You
is what
should have
happens.
been watching Cooking
I
with
thought
Kaya.
Cookinwitkya.
I
You should have
thought
been
less
watching
was.
Cookinwitkya.
I thought more was better. It's not. Fuck.
See, this
It's
is where you
nasty. I
fucked
gotta
up.
start
Less
over.
is more.
Less is more.
God
Should have
damn.
been watching Cookinwitkya.
This shit is bitter. Fuck.
He only cooked to try to prove a point tonight and failed at it.
It failed
What
at
the fuck
it.
is you talking about? I cook every day. What are you talking about? You don't know me.
It don't sound like it.
It don't sound like it.
No, this is
Sound
a
like you
different
have
culture. This is a different culture.
Yeah, just
What
an
kind of
honest.
culture is it?
What kind of
What
culture?
culture you
What kind of
cooking?
culture
It's
is
not
it?
mine, fool. It's not mine.
Is it black vegan? Is it black
Okay.
vegan life?
Ooh.
Is it black vegan life, yo?
Y'all see the
Nah,
recipe? I
Let me
tried to
jumbo
do my
screen
own.
that shit.
I
Let me
put
see.
more lime and it's bitter. It's just that simple. One thing. Y'all see
Where the
that?
fuck you
She
get that
bringing
paper
out her
from?
white people recipes.
Yeah, I
That's
see
the
it.
problem.
Yeah, I see it.
White
Yeah,
people can't
it's not
cook.
innovative. You feel me? It's not
Word.
innovative. So
Stick to
Damn, I
soul
fucked
food.
up.
Stick to soul food.
just stick to soul
Y'all,
food.
it's just I put one more extra teaspoon of lime in there that I should have. That's all. It's just that simple.
Mm.
Try to be fancy,
Oh
like
my
black
God.
vegan
Yeah.
shit, yo. These black vegans be doing too
Fuck.
much.
It's
Hey
nasty.
yo, Bronzebird. What's that lady name that made fucking like homemade cornflakes, yo? She make homemade cornflakes, bro.
You telling me, bro? I don't know who that is.
Some white chick on TikTok, yo. It's like she make her ass know how to make homemade bread, like homemade cornflakes,
You
anything,
tell.
bro.
I don't know. You tell me, bro.
I don't know
who
her
that
name.
is. I don't know who that is. But
Shorty married, bro. Shorty married with a baby. Like, yo,
I
it's
remember.
like Shorty godsend.
I remember May tried to challenge me off to a cook off. I said, "You don't want to embarrass yourself like that." You know
Never
what I'm
did
saying?
it. You never did it though. You never showed up.
Yo, this is crazy. Why do you always want to challenge Bronzebird to prove that men can't cook? Men
Bronzebird,
can
just
cook.
tell me, you're hurt. I know what it is. You're hurt today and you're trying to take it out on May because you just found out that Chantel was deported and you are heartbroken. You are really heartbroken.
She's not deported.
She's
But
not
she's
She's in
not
deported.
deported.
Jamaica. She's in
She's
Jamaica.
not
She's stuck.
deported.
She can't come
But
back.
she's not.
She's deported.
But she's not deported.
She can't come back.
But she's not deported
Chantel
though.
bad though, yo.
It's
How
okay.
does she look?
It's okay, y'all. It's okay.
You think I'm hurt of all
Do
people?
you want me to pray with you or do something to support you in this time?
I've already prayed to God. I've already had my message with the Most High. So
Do
I
we
don't
call
need
this
nothing. I don't need
Brownie,
nothing.
he
I don't
sound
need.
like he hurt. We might need to pray with the brother.
do we call this
You
sister?
think Brownie is gonna really try to say
sisterhood,
something?
She'll pray with us. Come on. Let's
Brownie
do
is
it.
not gonna play with shit.
We got to make sure you heal.
Brownie is too focused on get ready with me. So it
Heal before
ain't
you
none of
build.
that.
Heal before you build.
She don't care. She don't give a shit. She don't give a shit about this.
Oh, you do be over there, May. Okay, I know where you be at, though. Okay.
You heard?
Okay.
Gonna talk about I need to pray for what? I
I'm
ain't
mad
never
about
lost
this
no
fucking
battle.
rice, though. I'm freaking mad.
Yeah, this is what I mean.
Nasty.
This is why pick me's will save your life. See, if you was paying attention to Chantel, she could have helped
It's
you
your
out with
fault.
that.
It's your fault. I was fucking around with you. I should have been focused on my food.
Nah, you
it's
should
your
have been.
damn fault.
You should have been focused on
Blame
not striking those
the man.
channels.
Blame the man.
Blame the
Stop the
man.
cap.
See, stop the cap.
It's
You
the black man's fault.
It's always the black man fault.
P A cap cap.
It's craziness. You know
Blame
what
it
I'm
on the
saying?
black man.
Blame it on the black man.
Yeah.
This is crazy, man. I had
So,
a lot of faith in you.
Bosberg, is this like sisterhood and sisterhood vibing though? Because May got Shorty deported or whatever. Do we call it sisterhood?
It's just all lies. But when I say sisterhood, Brownie is a part of that too. And I
Oh,
say
shit.
Brownie.
Why you keep talking shit? Why do you keep talking shit? I told you I was on the train. And your ass,
Damn, Brownie, you a
Brownie,
part of the
Brownie,
sisterhood?
Yeah, Brownie.
Brownie. Why I gotta run up on you on your panel?
Yeah, run
Say
up
it
on
ain't
me.
so, Brownie.
So
Why
Say
I
it
yeah,
ain't
gotta
so
run up
so.
on you on your panel? What's
get
good?
Chirac on me. Get
What's
Chirac on
good?
me. I want
Oh
that. What's
shit.
good? What's good? What's good?
You
What's
get
good?
your
What?
ass slipping on the train every
What's good?
time.
What's good? I'm with the shits. I'm with the shits, yo.
All
Like,
the
nah,
top
if you're a
hitters,
part of the
all the top
sisterhood,
hitters gone though. So you might be
nah.
good,
This
Bronzebird.
is all. This is
All
why I
the
know it's
heavy
a
hitters.
facade. But Kills. This is why I know it's a facade. Brownie
What you mean,
flexes.
bro?
I'm saying Brownie flexes that femininity, right? That
Yeah,
femininity. She was
that's
like,
a
yo,
fact.
brownies. She made brothers believe brownies are delicious. They're
Right.
delicious snacks and desserts.
Oh,
You
you
get a
already
taste
knew
of
that. I ain't
brownie.
have to make
It's
you to believe
fucking
shit. You already knew
brownie.
that.
Brownie has cayenne pepper inside that brownie. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh
This is
I
when we
shit.
got
knew it
some.
was all
Hell no, I
cap.
got some weed in that brownie.
No, you got brown. You definitely got spice in there. You got
Oh
weed and
shit.
fucking cayenne
Nah,
pepper.
man. That
You were
shit the
gonna fuck
fuck.
me up.
I'm
So you
too
gonna get me
old. I'm
high,
too
and
old
it's
for
gonna
that.
be
I'm too
spicy.
nah,
Nice
son. I'm too
combination,
old.
brownie.
I'm too
Nice
old for that shit.
combination.
Nah, dog.
It's
I
always
can't
the
do it.
women. Nah, it's always the women that do the get ready with me's. It's deception.
Damn.
It's deception. You know
It
That's
is
that?
fucked up,
deception. I'm
son.
high him all the time.
Nah, I don't believe that. That's cap.
Whatever.
You know. So it's like brownie. I pulled your foul. It's okay.
You
I
ain't
still rock with your
bullshit.
content. I still love you,
You
but at
ain't
the same time,
bullshit.
I'm proving everything that I need to prove here. This is why this has been
What
an
are you
expose.
proving? Just
So
No,
because
you
this
you
has
saying
say
been
that she's
me,
a
just
so
because
you
you
saying that
talk
she's an
and
agent?
you
Hey
chirp,
yo, so
she
you
might be
calling
an
her an
agent, my
agent?
pips. She might be an agent, my pips.
you chirping, and
The
just because you
agent.
chirping don't mean you saying
Agent
anything.
on what was the
Me
agent of the
Chirping.
chirping?
Matrix? The agent of Matrix.
You the
All
agent
right,
of the.
y'all. I gotta run. I gotta take care
Yo,
of
you
business.
got
Y'all
bad
have a good
win,
night.
mama.
Oh, she outside. She outside. Good luck on the line race. You know what I mean? But you know, it's sad, you know, because I really believed in Brownie. You know what I'm saying? I was like Brownie Bay. I thought
Damn,
she
yo,
had it
how you
on lock.
discover all of this though, yo? So you
Cause
did your
I be
research?
doing
What's
my
going on, bro?
research. Yeah, I be doing my research on Brownie Ellie. You understand what I'm saying? I watched the page. I was like, yo, that's what's
So
up.
you was doing research on me.
Yeah, of course I
Oh
gotta do
shit.
research
What you
on
find
you.
out? What you find out?
I found out a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she's about to get that 1K next week. You know what I'm saying? We about to
Oh
celebrate. You
shit.
heard? We nah. That's
Damn,
I was like,
son.
nah, cause she doing her thing. She was like doing that get ready with
Yeah,
me.
that's a
She was like, send
fact,
that cash
man.
app if you want me to do the Shein try on haul. I said, I'm not entertaining that shit. And then I was just like, yo, this is all deception. You know what I'm saying? You make these streams and it just be
Damn,
like, yo, you know, she
son.
might be undercover sisterhood just based on who she supports.
Oh,
So I was like, yo, that's craziness.
Based
But
off
she
of
do
who I
hold up.
support, I
Yeah.
support everybody.
Nah, you support certain sisterhood ladies.
so you
You
saying that
admit
she
that.
about to turn on us
Not
like Jessica
for the
X
gay.
turned on us? Who
All I'm
else turned
saying,
on us?
all I'm
I
saying is
support Jessica X. I was a mod
Yo,
on her
she,
channel.
yo,
we don't
Not
care.
she
We
ain't.
don't care. We don't care about Jessica
We
X no
don't
more.
need
She
another
got trolled
Jessica.
by Bronzebird. Do you understand that? That British mud
Yeah.
got trolled by
Oh,
Bronzebird.
that's why she left because of you, Buns.
Nah, she didn't leave because of me. She left because too many niggas was
Fam,
simping
but
for her.
she didn't have to show her face, nigga. Yo,
She
nigga, she
decided
ran the
that,
bag up.
bro.
She
Bro,
ran the bag up though. She ain't
she
had to
did
do
run the
nothing.
back up, but she got mad because niggas kept sitting up there simping for her, yo. She could
Yo,
all day.
niggas
It's
was
like you're
Never
so
simping
heard of
hard
beautiful.
it.
bodies,
Then a
son.
nigga like me, then a nigga like me come through and be like, yo, you British mud, shut the fuck up. She's like,
Yeah,
see,
that's a
why is
fact. I
Bronzebird? She got
remember that.
mad. She got mad. She
I
was
didn't
like, why
even
is
know you
Bronzebird
back
talking to me
then,
like
son.
this?
I
You
didn't
feel
even
me?
know you
I
back
was the
then. I was
real. I
like,
was
who
one of
the
the
fuck is
realest
this
niggas.
nigga?
I was one of the realest niggas that went on Jessica
Like,
X's
who the fuck
panels.
is
That's
this
a
crazy
fucking
New
fact,
York
nigga.
nigga, son?
Cause I be like that, bro. I gotta come in and troll. This is how I roll, man. I can't be sitting up there saying, "Oh, you cute all the time." What's so
Hey, yo,
special about you, huh?
I remember somebody like, yo, shouts out to Cuda, right? I remember I was on Cuda panel
Cooler.
and somebody came on the panel was like, yo, guess what, y'all? I seen Jessica X toes and shit, bro.
That's what I mean. Niggas was simping. Like you really
Niggas
gonna be
the
trying?
niggas the
That's
fucked up the
crazy
whole
work. You gonna sit
flow,
up there and talk
so
about her toes? Like that's crazy work. But it's not even off of Jessica X. Where we at today? Not
where
even
we
just
at
managed
today is
fair.
niggas is
No,
still sipping.
listen. Who's simping?
You just said niggas is still sipping for Danica and all them other chicks, right? And like Sister Goddess, right?
Well, you said you was simping for somebody proudly kills. I'm not. I don't even know if I want to get into that
Who
conversation.
I'm sipping for?
Someone named Red.
Oh shit! I
Then
just
you
be
have the
nigga.
nerve, and then
I be. You know what I'm saying? I be talking shit in your chat. I ain't gonna front,
and then
yo. But
kills and
you
it
can't
kills.
find one cat. Hold on, bro. You can't find one. I never sent her no cash apps, no nothing, my nigga. You can't find one cash app.
And
I ain't
then
never
this,
sent her no
and you
cash
know
app.
what's
I
very
just be
hold on.
talking shit in your chat.
You know what was very disheartening to me. This motherfucker
What
came in
happened,
my
bro?
chat the other day, like the other time I had a panel talking about, oh, Sugar Bum should start a channel and take over like Jessica X did. I said,
Oh, I
what?
said that. I said that.
I
I said
said,
that.
are you crazy?
I
I
said
said,
that. I said that.
don't
I ain't
you
gonna
dare,
lie. I was
don't
saying
give this
that.
woman, don't give this lady Sugar Bum hope. Are you crazy?
Come on, my nigga. You know she'll take over this shit, my nigga.
Fuck
Stop
no.
playing, my nigga.
That's what I mean. But
How you remember
this,
that from last week, nigga? That was like
I
what?
have good
Last
memory.
week, 2 weeks ago, I
No,
said that shit,
no,
son.
this was like last week. It's because I got good
Last
memory,
week.
and this is what I mean by Brownie being under the scope. Because I it's just because who she affiliated with. You gotta put that under the scope.
This nigga got an
You cannot
elephant
let
brain.
you
You
cannot
you
let
know
this
all the people I know.
you cannot let the smile
You know
fool you.
all the
You
people
cannot
I
let the
know.
washing you cannot let the wash and go set fool you. You understand? This is some shit.
Yo,
It's the natural
why
hair
you
and the
don't want one of the
smile.
biggest trolls? Why you don't want one of the biggest shows to
What's
take
that
over,
song?
son?
What's that called? What's that song by Belle Biv DeVoe? Never trust a big button to smile, man. That girl
Yeah,
is poison.
poison.
That
Yeah.
girl is poison, yo. I'm telling you.
But you niggas like poison, my nigga.
We
Like,
like poison.
yeah, my nigga.
Brownie, you got
What's
cyanide
the
with
chick?
you?
What's the chick
I
on
ain't
Marvel?
never been poisoned.
Uh-huh.
No, but
Never.
what's the chick on Marvel who not to turn herself to any fucking thing? She like blue or some shit.
Oh, you mean
Like y'all be calling her sexy. Y'all be calling all
What?
the evil chicks who look good sexy, and like y'all like poison chicks on the
That's not the
low.
point. We're talking about reality here. What we're
Even in
talking about when
reality,
we
even in life,
talking
y'all
about
like
Brownie
poisonous
having
chicks, my
weed in the
nigga.
brownie. You having weed in the brownie is an issue. Because I'm thinking
That's
that I'm
Nah.
eating a
it's
regular brownie and I'm going to get
But if
high,
she,
and I didn't ask to get
but if
high.
she
Now that
tell
shit is in
you,
my bloodstream.
but
you
if she
just gotta
tell you,
relax. You just
but if
gotta
she tell
relax
you,
and let it take over.
then it's
You
not.
gonna
Yo,
be
I'm
all right in a
not.
couple hours.
that character is
My
mystique.
nigga, that's a vibe, my nigga. Just enjoy the vibe. She ain't trying to do nothing to you.
I ain't gonna do nothing to you. I ain't gonna fuck with
Yeah,
you.
yo, she
You
ain't
say
gonna,
that
you
now,
know,
Brownie.
she ain't
You
gonna do
say that
nothing to
now,
you.
Brownie. I don't forget. I don't believe you. You need more people.
Nah.
She ain't gonna do
Nah.
you dirty like them Dominican chicks overseas, and know what I mean, she ain't gonna do you dirty
It
like
was
that.
a try on halls first. It was a try on halls first, and then the get readies with
Oh,
me. Yo, I'm telling you, yo.
that's
I'm
right,
telling you.
y'all.
Yeah, the try on
It
halls,
was me
Brownie with
minding
them.
Where
my
the fuck
business.
they
Y'all
from?
found me minding my
She
business
always says
attractive.
that. Don't regardless. Brownie always says that. I just be minding my business. Nah, yo, you just be
If
out in
I'm
these
getting
chats.
ready with me, how am I not minding my business?
Yeah,
I don't get
Bonnie
it.
do all her hits like on like different space, like in different spaces, but like she don't do our space dirty though. She be chilling in our space like
I
that
don't
is
trust
like
her.
you don't do what you do in your community. You go outside of your community, do your dirt, come
We
back to
go
your
to different
community.
panels. We
And
go to
it's all
different
good.
panels. That's facts. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day,
She treat
Brownie's
our
under the scope.
community. She treat our community good though.
You sure
She
about
don't
that?
do that in our community.
You sure about
Far
that?
as I know, bro. Far
People
as I
just
know.
be hating on me. I be minding my business, doing my get ready with me,
Brownie,
trying
that's
on my
bullshit.
clothes, playing in makeup, doing my hair. And
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers be mad. They be like,
Shit,
what the
she
fuck?
wasn't like me. I used to do the dirt in our community. I used to do the pull up shit and talk
Brownie's under
shit.
the scope.
Well,
No, Brownie's under the scope. I said that smile is
uh
deceiving. You
oh,
understand?
uh
I'm
oh.
all. That's all I'm saying. That smile is
Right.
deceiving.
Oh, nah, though,
I'm
man.
on to you, Brownie.
I'm gonna give her the benefit of
Trust
the
and believe
doubt.
that.
You
I'm
can't
on to you,
even be a
Brownie.
happy black woman. Don't
What?
y'all complain about black women not smiling, and then I'm smiling, you telling people
Ooh,
it's bad.
I
See,
really don't.
what you're not gonna make me get in my fifis about that. What you just said. So
See
so
you
No,
you,
playing.
I have no.
no, it's the
All of these
truth.
talking
It's
Y'all
points.
be
not.
like, black women be all mean and frowning, and I be
Yeah.
smiling. It's a warning, Brownie smiling. No, like what?
Nah,
I'm
Well,
nah.
a
which
It's
happy
one
a.
is
black
it?
woman.
Which one is it? It's a deception out here, my peeps. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy Brownie smiling. She's
This
what is it?
nigga just
Cover
got
girl.
done
What was
watching that
that?
movie.
Because she's always changing her name every week. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
It was
shit!
Cover Girl
Right.
Brownie. Then it was Brownie this and this, that, and third. I'm confused. Is this Brownie or is this another alternate version of Brownie? Is it an alt
I
account?
know
What the
why
fuck?
Brownsbird turned up, yo. He missed Topaz right now, man. She ain't been around in a
See,
couple of
now we
months.
mentioning Topaz. Like, really, bro?
She could turn, yo. She know how to turn you down, though. I think. Yeah.
Oh, word! This is where we going now, Kills. This is what we doing. Okay,
You know, I gotta
okay.
throw a little shot.
Don't
I gotta throw
nobody
my
turn
little
down.
shot.
Don't nobody
I
turn
gotta throw
down
my little
Bronzebird. I
shot in
stand
there,
on
my nigga.
business. You
There's
understand?
a couple of females that can turn you down, though. I
Like
ain't gonna
who?
say that.
Like who?
Nah,
Like
I'm
who?
chilling.
Like who? Yeah, I cause you ain't got no proof, bro. You trying to clown
That's
me?
a fact. I know.
He's trying.
I be
Kills is
trying to
trying to
find
clown
out
me.
though, yo. But your shit be different though, man.
Yo, he be trying to. He's trying to clown me, yo.
He
Fuck
like,
that.
yo, man, look, chicken calm this crazy ass motherfucker down, man.
Nah, he trying to clown me. It's all right. Brownie was sitting up there, just she was on some bullshit too, and I know she tried to call me on her panel. I said, nah, you gotta let me turn up for New York. You know what I'm saying?
Word,
It's all
sir.
good.
You're damn
But
right.
every fine woman got somebody. Hey, yo, do you think that there's always a chick that got your number though? Like, it's a chick that got your number somewhere.
But Brownie, you know what
Bronzebird?
happened? Brownie was capping, talking about she's lone. She don't no man wants her. I said that's bullshit. She probably got like several DMs right now.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yo, she be curving
She's
niggas.
stupid.
I bet you when she got. I bet you when she got off the loop, she just curved some nigga on the loop, on the train. I bet you Brownie did that. How many dudes tried to holler at you today, Brownie?
I don't think she's even listening.
Then they did like a survey, like almost like females get hollered at like 1,000 times. Or, I don't know, some crazy wild shit,
bro. 1,000
some crazy
times,
wild shit I seen on Facebook.
You know what I'm saying?
I was like, damn, 1,000.
That's why for men is different. That's why for men is different. I just want to know when it comes to Brownie, whenever she unmutes.
I ain't get a hello all day from a chick.
All right, I'm back. Yeah. I've been listening.
Brownie.
How many men tried to holler at you today, Brownie?
I don't know because I got my headphones in and I'm not looking nor.
You didn't see some man mouth at you today while you was walking in the street, try to say something you get your attention?
Chicago men are different. I don't be looking, and then I said I don't even be looking at these niggas. I don't be staring in a nigga face to see if he trying to talk to me. Like,
so how many men had tried to talk to you this week that you remember?
Probably
what other fashion show?
Probably like 3-4 a day or something.
3-4 a day. See? And Brownie be curving all these niggas.
Oh, she's
all these niggas. She was sitting up there talking about, oh, no man wants me. No, this and the third. I said she's lying.
Yo,
she be curving niggas on purpose.
You can't just accept any man that just walk up.
Right. But do you think? You remember?
Some of them niggas look crazy.
But Brownie. No, but what about you remember like a few months ago? It used to like last year. It used to be the dude who used to like on the train, right? Like he'll set up like a table with the wine and all of that shit. Y'all never seen that shit that went viral?
No. Nah. What happened?
Yo, that nigga used to be on the train. Like he'll probably have like a whole turkey in a fucking pot, yo. Like dude was nice with it. Like he had a whole table that folded up and everything on the train. Like how the fuck y'all missed that?
Nah,
that dude was ill. Like that was ill. Or what about the dude, yo, who used to draw you though on the train too?
Yeah, they still do that.
Yeah, yo, but it was one dude though. It was one famous dude, yo. He had like 1 million subs. You ain't see that one?
Nah, I don't think I did. I just seen somebody draw somebody on the train the other day. I was on what train I was on? I was on the N train.
On the L train?
Nah, I was on the L. L was a bunch of weirdos, a bunch of hipsters, that do wild shit and dress funny.
Oh, word!
They call the L train.
You ain't doing the one where they be doing the hip hop shit.
What?
Bronzebird? You ain't doing the one where they do the hip hop shit.
What? Showtime?
Like these motherfuckers be like dancing on a pose and flipping.
Yeah, Showtime. They do that.
Oh,
Like,
that's
bro, I
Showtime.
see that.
Okay.
That's called Showtime. Yeah, they do that all the time,
That's
bro. They'll come
crazy,
in, they'll
son.
look between the cars to see if there's any cops there. They'll have their big ass speakers and stuff like that and
Wow.
starts dancing. I see that every day. Yeah, I see that
Did
every
you
day.
actually see the homeless dude though? Like the homeless dude with like the funky like afro gray hair. He kind of chubby and shit.
I didn't get a chance to see him yet. He does skits though. That dude does skits.
Yeah,
That
that
dude does
nigga
skits.
funny, son.
I seen a couple of those people that be on Instagram on the train do what they do. So
What?
yeah, I'm dead
Wow,
ass.
that's
They be
what's
doing
up,
skits
son.
because they be doing skits on the train.
That's
I
what's
see.
popping.
Yeah, that's what I like about the city subway because there's always somebody doing something. So you
I
just
need
be
to get my
watching.
skills. I need to get my skills popping, man. I need to do something, man. Something.
Imagine
Come on,
would
The
you
only
bro.
create
thing
a
niggas
new
do on the train.
huh?
Instead in Chicago, the only thing niggas do on the train is sell drugs and smoke.
That what they
They be panhandling. They be panhandling for some smoke.
word.
On the train.
Or hey yo, Browns, then they had like a hip
Smell
hop
like smoke
battle,
today.
a female
Smoke.
hip hop
They do be
battle
a
on
smoke.
the in the New York subway.
You mean a cipher?
Yeah, then
There
they
was
had
a
the
bunch
cipher.
of there was a bunch of women
Female.
ciphering.
Yeah,
Was it called One Train Cipher?
I think so. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
they had I seen it. It was they had a bunch of women freestyling and
How
yeah,
you feel about that?
that shit was lit.
Okay, that's what's up.
That shit was
That shit
lit.
was lit.
That shit was what's up, bro. I think
New York got
I
mad
I
style,
might
yo.
have I might have been there for that one. I'm not sure. I think I might have been there for
Y'all
that one.
got so much shit going on,
But yeah,
creativity.
they got mad shit going on, yo. They had the cipher. They had people doing wrestling on the train. They have the people who be singing on the
Yeah,
train
yo,
and all
and
this
y'all had a
shit.
whole barbecue on the train.
Yeah,
Somebody put a
just
pool.
had
Do you see the
Thanksgiving.
pool?
Somebody was making
Yeah, the
ice cream.
Thanksgiving shit was yup. That shit was lit.
They was doing ice cream on the train and shit.
So I ain't see that one. I ain't see that one.
I didn't see that either. All I see is usually fucking Mexicans selling candy on the fucking train in the Bronx.
For real? Yo,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Bronx is yo. Be careful in
On
the
the 2 and the
Bronx,
5
man.
train. Nah, I be
The,
good,
the,
man. I'm
the
good.
Bronx
I'm
is like the
good.
'90s. The Bronx is like the '90s Brooklyn. I heard.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's
Son, I
not.
heard the Bronx is lit.
The Bronx is lit, but it's just the fact of man that they still developing too. Like they,
Oh,
South
okay.
Bronx, like
Man.
like the section nearby, right? Like this place called My Haven. They fucking developed the shit out of that place. So you know what I'm saying? So they got that. They got mad new condos and more shit being built. So
Them just
it's
cost
not
like what $2,000 for the condos or some crazy shit,
probably
right?
even more than that. But if you get on
What the
affordable
fuck,
housing,
son?
if you get on affordable housing list, which takes
Right.
months and years, it's a different story. So
Son, I
that's
want to
what it
come to
is.
New York, son. I need you to give me a tour in New York, son.
I got you. I know how to roll around New York. Everybody always asks me, you been to all 5 boroughs? Yeah, I have.
Nah, if I need a tour of
I
New
want to
York,
go see where what's Go ahead,
I'm
bro.
stopping over there at the homie on 183rd if I need a tour of New York. That's where we gonna start.
183rd and what?
183rd is what? What's that?
183rd and what though?
Yeah, I don't know where the homie stay. I just know that's where I'm gonna start.
He's either in Manhattan or he's in the Bronx on
He's in the
183rd.
Bronx. He's in the
Oh,
Bronx,
so
bro.
better not say Jerome, where the 4 train is at. Yo,
Oh, they don't
Quentin,
do the time.
Bushwick, Brownsville.
Side street.
For a while I did not want to fuck with Brownsville. But it's just like now just be like white people kind of made it safe for me to go through Brownsville. Yeah, it's just be like that, kid. But yeah, this summer is gonna be lit. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be mad. They just had a fight. They just had a dead ass fighting match in Times Square, in the middle of Times Square, last weekend. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy. Nobody peeped that.
Yeah,
Nah, I ain't peeped that. Oh, yo, Bronzebird, do you watch Respect Life?
No,
You don't know nothing about Respect Life, bro.
I don't.
Like Boom P, like, damn. I'm like, how
I
the
don't
fuck you
know.
don't know nothing?
I don't
But
know shit
anyway,
about
okay.
that.
Besides that, I wanna go. I wanna go to where old boy like be that famous bodega spot. Like he be making like all the food and shit,
Yeah,
like
it's
the
like
top cheese with like all the famous people.
she's like chopped cheese, brother, brother,
Yeah,
brother.
I wanna go there. I wanna go to the Apollo. There's a couple of spots I want to go. First, I want to go to the Apollo. Got to go to the Apollo. Then I want to go to like Times Square for a minute. Yeah, like shit like that. Like all the famous like spots in New York.
Yeah, bro, it's
Oh,
nothing to me.
The Hove Museum. I mean, fucking library. I gotta go to the Hove Library. I need to go there, son.
The what library?
Like the Hove shit, Jay-Z shit.
Oh, you talking about the Brooklyn Public Library?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd like to go to that.
That's over by
Y'all
some
got
place
some
called
shit.
Grand
Y'all
Army.
got some shit in New York.
That's why I said I started to fall in love with New York again, but it's just like a hate love relationship. Like
Yeah,
it's like it's cool, you love it, but then you hate it at the same time. It's like it's certain
yeah,
shit
yeah.
don't make sense,
I feel
you
you.
know. Like
I feel
you
you.
know, apartments that they be written out be like $1,000, but then it'd be a fucking water leak
Son,
in that
I
shit. That'd
heard
be like
the not the Arabs got that shit locked down, right? Or the Germans or some shit. They Germans or Ukrainians
what?
taking over the apartments, like the deeds or whatever for the apartments.
Many people are.
Ukrainians or some
You
shit.
got you got Jews taking over. You got Ukrainians. You got a lot of like people who
That's
are of a different
crazy,
nation who
son.
take over. Yeah, you got a lot of people different.
That's
I mean,
what.
and like I said,
Like,
when it
why the
comes to
fuck you
real
can't?
estate,
Yo, yeah, really.
well, when it comes to real estate, it's so grimy that there was a law that was passed in 2021 or something like that, where
Yeah,
legally they can not rent out apartments, keep the apartments empty, and people can still cash in on that shit.
damn.
So it's like making real estate off of apartments, and
Hold
they
on,
don't
keep the apartment and like rent them out to somebody else.
they don't have to rent it out to anybody. They can keep the apartments
Oh,
vacant.
damn!
So
Wow.
that'd be the bullshit. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's a love-hate relationship with New York. I love New
Yeah.
York, but at the same time, it's annoying as fuck. You know?
Yeah.
Shout outs to 12 that be getting on my nerves. Be like, where you at in New York, Bronzebird? As soon as I put my
Yo,
camera on.
son, these
Just
cops
like I
is
might be
getting
out this weekend. Just
these
like I'll
cops
be out
looking
this
like
weekend.
UFC wrestlers now, dog.
Yeah, they are. It's always been disrespectful with that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just always how it's been. But it's just like that, man. Oh, by the way, again, shout outs to Culture Evasion Podcast. I don't even know when you're supposed to be doing your next stream, but I seen you on trend shit. You know what I'm saying? So real shit. Shout outs to my twin right there. 12. No more of your trolling of showing me some gal shit. I don't even know what the fuck that is. 12. Don't insult me like that again. What the fuck is gal?
Nah, you don't want to know. I ain't gonna say it.
Nah, she showed me what that shit is. 12 showing me gal. It's just an insult to my intelligence. Sunday, I was hungover. You know what I'm saying? I was hungover on Sunday.
You ain't do no panel. You ain't do nothing.
Last Sunday I did. This
Oh,
past
you
Sunday I
did?
did. Katrina.
Okay.
Yeah, last Sunday I did a panel.
Oh
That's
yeah,
where
yo, it was crazy. It was crazy. I
it
ain't hit
was
the panel.
crazy because
It
I
was
had to
crazy.
fucking.
I said, nah, I ain't about to. Yo, I'm wild though, but I'm like, nah, I'm Gucci. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
Alex was getting on my fucking nerves, and I'm just sitting up there like, bro, you're not gonna pit me against, you're not gonna pit me against Easy. Easy didn't do anything to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, don't do that, bro. You don't tell me how to run my show, and tell me like, yo,
Nah,
bro,
you
you should
never.
have this.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
remember I
like
said
that.
some shit like that. Yo, you was like, nah, son. Like, man, you had a back and forth. I don't know
Word.
what the fuck I said, son.
And you know my tolerance is high. Like I have high tolerance for shit, but it just be like, bro, like
Yeah,
for
that's a
real.
fact. That's a fact. That's
I
a
don't
fact.
I don't
I
like
go front,
legitimately.
man.
I don't like when people try to tell me like, yo,
Right.
you need to pick a side. And I said, that's when I flip. I said, what? Flip for who?
Yo, I'm the same fucking way. Yo, motherfuckers be like, yo, you gotta pick a side, choose what platform to come to. I'm like, yo, man, fuck all of y'all then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey
What's
yo, if
Bronzebird?
if I see you over there
What's
on
up,
that
man?
channel, then it's up. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck if it's up. It's up. It's up. Oh, you
Bronzebird.
fish
That
riding. You
motherfucker's
fish
gotta
riding.
go.
I'm like, how
If
the
he
fuck
don't
I'm
go,
fish
I'ma
riding?
go.
And all you niggas
I
fuck
can't
with each other.
wait. Hold on, Kills. What's up, Exile?
Go ahead.
That motherfucker's gotta go. If he don't go, I'm going. I'm gonna break that motherfucker's face.
I just be like, peace, nigga. I was like,
Me and
yo,
Right.
my
peace,
boys
nigga.
is waiting on him. We're waiting on him. Well, all you gotta do is find you. We're gonna split your wig. That motherfucker Alex was mad as fuck.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, you really bust your head, and then after that, dude gonna keep trying to come in the backstage and then sit up there and type in a private chat and just be like, oh, you're done, your page is finished, blah blah blah,
Oh,
and all this other stuff. So now you making threats in my back chat, bro? That's crazy.
this nigga must don't know how
Like,
trolls work.
again, it's like I put money into this shit, fam. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can stream whenever I want. I can kick who I want. I can keep on who I want.
Right.
Whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's not even one of those sort of things that, you know what I mean? It's just one of those sort of things. It's like, respect my platform, kid. I don't ask for a lot.
Yeah.
I truly
Nah, you
don't.
don't. You don't. You don't.
I don't
You
ask
don't.
for a lot. All I ask for is just respect my shit.
That's a
That's
fact.
it. That's all I'd ask for. Otherwise, I don't give a shit. I'll let y'all argue on here. I'll let y'all play video
Oh yeah,
games
yo,
on
you
here.
be letting us. Yeah, that's a fact. Yo.
I'll
You
let y'all
definitely
play
let us know.
videos on here. Exile, that was so pissed. It's not your fault because you didn't know. The video that was played last time, the second video, they fucking copyright me for that shit, bro. I was like, fuck. I was so
Which video was the second video?
the one that they threw the brick through the window because it was contained a
What?
song from Pink Floyd.
What? You got struck on that?
I didn't get
Damn.
struck, but they put a copyright on there, and I was just like, God damn. I was just like, let me take that off real quick. You know, I was like, all right, no problem. But that's what I'm saying. With YouTube, it's like
You got the
stepping on
other one, huh?
landmines. It's like stepping on landmines. They just hit me with another one. Just while we was talking, they sat up there and said one of my videos contained a copyright, and I said, now y'all tell me this, like goddamn, like y'all just sat up there and said something now. Yeah, this is what I'm
That's
saying.
right. You got
YouTube be
that
on
other.
some bullshit.
You got that other content.
It's not even that. It's YouTube even hit up my pre-records and just be sitting up there saying, yo, like you got a copyright for this, that, and the third. And I'd be like, well, what the fuck you mean? Like everything was good on my side. So
Well, what it means is basically just those videos there can't be monetized. If they do get monetized, all of the proceedings from that they get in like super chats and shit like that
we'll
will
give
go to
them.
the creator of that song. That's how
I
it
thought
works.
that, but I'm not even monetized yet. I think I'm just gonna wait another couple of
Yeah,
subs to just. I'm gonna wait another couple of subs to go ahead and monetize because I'm like, come on, 900 something videos, and it's not even about getting well. It's loosely well, yo, let me make some money off of this, but at the same time, it's because the message is being put out, so it's both. You know what I mean? Cause I care. It's like, nah, real shit. I didn't come on here to be like, well, I'ma just lie to these niggas and lie to the men about content. Like, I'm not lying about that. Like, no, it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And then when I created the Brownstone Powwow, this is also for y'all. You know what I mean? So every which way of the way, you know, you gotta do it. And I don't like banning people like across the street unless you give me a reason. You know. So that's that. Oh, Exiled, I seen you on what was it? Two Girls, One Chat?
Oh yeah. Punky and Facey is my homies. Yeah.
What's their platform about?
How'd you see me over there if you don't know what they platform about?
Bro, I sub to random channels and then I just be like, oh, they going live or whatever, because I be subbing to random channels and then they go live and I don't be getting a chance to view it.
They part of the Boyd, which is dying off, which is called the bottom of YouTube. They pretty cool though. They're kind of in the drama sector of their sector. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. So, well, you call
I'll
it the
hit you
boy?
up with some of their associate channels.
All right, cool. Yeah, it's just that should just be like, yo, whatever, you know what I mean? But it's yeah, I seen it. I was like, oh shit, there go Exile. I see you in there. Slit. You know what I mean?
Bro, I told you I'd be all over the place.
Me too. I be driving. I just was in the
I just stopped arguing with these manosphere motherfuckers years ago, bro. Years ago. And
well,
these
I keep
pill,
telling people.
because these manosphere motherfuckers and these pill motherfuckers ain't shit but sold ideals off of somebody else's ideals. None of this shit that these motherfuckers speaking is their own thought process. So I'm done with that shit.
Hey,
Well,
yo,
that's it.
my thing is, not everybody manosphere though. Like, fam, you remember when Obsidian had like Miss Pearly or things on this platform?
Yeah.
Oh my
And like
god. Yeah, she
and he
played
was
his
asking
ass
anybody
too.
could come up on the platform and like
Them niggas
ask her
simped.
questions and shit.
Them
I'm
niggas
like, I
simped
don't
out.
even know these niggas. I'm like, I never seen these niggas in my life, but these niggas be claiming they manosphere. I never seen these niggas in our sector.
These niggas simped
You
out.
feel me?
You feel me?
Yeah. So my whole thing is, after that, I was like, you know what? I ain't even about to claim this shit like that.
Well, the thing
Bro, I
is,
told you I left
the
2 years ago.
manosphere, the manosphere is so big and so widespread and
Yeah, it
across so
is.
many fucking
But
platforms. Like
I'm like,
Rolo Tomasi started a monster, bro. And Rolo
mhm,
Tomasi ain't even a man that
that's a
stood by
fact.
his own values that he used to.
Nah, that's a fact. Like I be seeing his chat, I'm like, damn, yo, his chat be booming. Like I'm sub, but I be skywatching. Like I don't say nothing in the chat. Then I'll go to like, damn, yo, who got a big platform? I go to like one of them big platforms. I'm like, damn, yo, they got like
Well, me,
5,000 in the chat.
me and motherfucking BMT used to roast him and Fresh and Fit before they ever made it big, bro. We used to
Oh
roast the
yeah, yo,
fuck.
I remember fam. I remember him. I remember fam.
Yeah, they
I ain't
idealism
seen him in
is
a minute.
broken, and we used to dismantle that shit.
Mhm. I remember them days.
I remember the first time I bumped into Exiled and Eliza. They was on what platform was it? Oh
I
God.
think he's,
No,
I think it,
Smash TV.
oh yeah, it was Smash TV. Oh
And I
yeah,
went on there
yeah.
to initially troll. I went on there to initially troll. Man, and tomorrow called me out. He was like, "Yo, don't trust Bronzebird. He's a troll." I was like, "Damn, this is
I
keep
know,
Man and
man.
tomorrow. Don't
Tomorrow, I know, man. Tomorrow pretty well.
Damn, yo, what happened to him though? I ain't seen him around in a minute.
you still make
He been
content from time
buying
to time?"
property and shit and investing in property.
Yeah, I remember he said, "Let the community burn."
Yeah,
He
yeah.
wasn't wrong.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
was mad as fuck. He
I'm
was mad as
sure
fuck.
though. Yo, the community looking kind of crazy right now.
That's
Yeah.
why I said you say can't say that. Bronzebird is in the manosphere. I left 2 years, like 3 years ago. And people still be like, "You in it?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. Y'all done seen what panels I go to. Y'all know where the fuck I be at."
I like Man of Tomorrow because even though he was Manosphere, he had a lot of good viewpoints and ideals, and you could tell it was genuinely his thought process from his own experiences, bro.
True that. I didn't have a
I
problem
mean,
with Man
I
of
didn't
Tomorrow.
agree with a lot of his viewpoints, but the way he approached a lot of his idealism, you couldn't
Yeah,
really disagree.
I just didn't like how he was talking about Pookie all the time, like Pookie and Ray Ray. Like Pookie and
That
Ray
shit
Ray
is
is really
so.
not on the internet.
Uh,
Pookie and Ray Ray outside chilling,
It is kind
smashing
of.
these chicks.
It's kind
he,
of
he
cringy.
he he was put in the military, bro, which means he was deprogrammed and reprogrammed the way they wanted programmed. So when
Yeah,
a
but
white
but
machine reprograms you, you're gonna have a few
oh yeah,
flaws.
nah, because you got dudes like Charles Fagner who wasn't on that type of time. You got a lot of military bros in these spaces. My thing was, know what I'm saying? Me personally, like I'm like in the middle when it comes to Pookie, Ray Ray, the lames, and all of that shit. Like my whole thing was, how come the lames just don't talk to the Pookies and Ray Rays? You know what I'm saying? On how to get a woman, and the lames teach the Pookies and Ray Rays how to fill out a fucking job application. Like unite this shit. Like Cause you had the Renaissance motherfuckers from back in the day. They was
Well,
kooky,
okay,
but
okay.
still was smart as
We used
hell.
to talk about it. We used to talk about this all the time. Believe it or not, a lot of women like the bad guy.
You do.
A lot of women really like the bad guy.
But like you got a bad guy right now who's a fucking cop. Look at Training Day. Like he was a whole bad guy, but he just had pizzazz. You know what I'm saying? It's like don't take the like he's being corrupt, all of that shit. The dark side of it. Just take certain characteristic how you say that shit? Fucking characteristics from him.
Characteristics.
Yeah. Take that shit from him and use that towards your advantage, like the way he walked, his mannerisms, his bop. You know what I mean? Like certain shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the
Like
thing is, bro,
don't be
a,
awkward.
a woman can see through the facade. She can see if that's genuinely you, your movements, your characteristics. See,
But
women, believe it or not, your walk can tell your dick size, bro, just from your
okay.
walk.
So why
Word.
don't y'all mess with the women who see now you got females who playing Call of Duty. Y'all don't mind now playing Call of Duty. So they may be in your local town or whatever. Holla at her. Why you want to go after the IG model, the stripper chick or whatever?
Why do
There's
you
chicks
think?
that's going on.
It's
What
the
you call them
looks.
things when chicks go to like Star Wars events and shit, Pokemon events.
But
Them
why do you
chicks be
think?
looking fine
Cosplay,
as hell. I want to go to one of those.
cosplay. It's called cosplay. Yes,
Yeah,
Cosplay.
cosplay got a lot of
cosplay.
hot
Them
chicks.
chicks be bad as hell.
Hold on. To go ahead and answer your question real quick.
Oh
The
shit, she just
reason
jumped
that a
in.
lot of men sit there and try to shoot for the stars is the same reason some men's ego is bigger than they are, right? It's the fact of society says that you know what these are some of the top of the top, even though supposedly via reputation it's a little sketchy. You know what society, what I've seen on fucking social media, what I've heard in music videos, what I've seen in TV, what I've all this other shit that also helps form my view of the fucking world system and says get the best baddie because that way it's gonna heighten my desire to fuck her. And then if that's heightened, there may be a heightened percent of a chance of me being able to produce with old girl. So that's why a lot of men will sit there and be like, oh, well, you know what, she bad, let me go after her, knowing that knowing that's like literally trying to touch the stars and you're barely able to sit there and reach your hand up to even touch the top of the trees. It's your ego, bro.
I definitely have to agree with that. Cause I always liked the chick that liked it me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
how can I say it?
Like attracts like,
Like the
which
chick,
makes
yeah,
sense.
like yo, like you know what I'm saying? She wasn't the baddest chick, but she knew how to play like a good spades game, or she knew how to cook, or like me and her could sit down and watch Comedy View or BT Comedy or
And
whatever,
the
and,
vibe
and like
was
we
right.
just vibing.
The energy was right.
Right.
Yeah, her energy. That's what I'm talking about. Her energy.
Okay.
Now it's turning to vibe and everything like that. Like
But hold on, let
she
me let
was
me tell
cute
you
to
why that
me.
works. Let me tell you why that worked. Because okay, so instead of going, but like most men go, they go directly off of their eyes as if their other senses don't work. What you did was want to be with somebody else that literally shared your same vibe wherever you were at. Now here's the thing: a lot of times I'll sit there and say when people date, or whenever people are looking for people, they're looking for their reflection. A lot of people clench their pearls, get their panties in a twist, yada yada. But initially, what that means is wherever you are in your life at that moment. Now, this is good, bad, in between, right? Wherever you are, you're going to sit there and find an equal and opposite counterpart. Now, mind you, that's not to say that even if you young and still trying to learn some shit that on an energetic level or on a deeper level that's non-surface, you know what I mean? That you're not in a right state of mind, which is why this person not only is attracted to you and attractive to you, but y'all can sit there and vibe for a minute. It's only whenever we try to add external forces to that beautiful fucking mixing pot of shit that's on a deeper level to where shit start getting fucked up. But that's the reason why. You was sitting there and you was feeling you put out your feelers, right? So you was feeling the script, right? Versus sitting there saying, "Ooh, shiny, I like that one."
Well, to keep it real, bro, most of the time I've listened to you talk. You're the type of dude, me, my wife, and BMT try.
Did you cut out?
No, Exile was over here talking. Y'all can't hear him.
He cut out for a second. Maybe it was just me.
I know. Pretty much what my husband said is that after listening to, I can't see it Kills. I can't really see the name.
It's Kills. Yeah, it's Kills.
Keels. Okay, so hubby sat there and stated that, even though on the surface level you were engaging in manospheric type of areas and shit like that, we could already kind of see beneath the surface that that's not really where your calling was. That's not really you know, where you should have been to be able to sit there and shine your light. Does that make sense?
Yes, it's not the type of place where your idealism it is meant for, and your thought frame on relationships and how they work. They shit is built on a whole different construct. So when me, BMT, and my wife used to talk and go against these manosphere dudes and their idealisms and point out their flaws, you were the type of man we was trying to pull away from that idealism, honestly, before it turned you into a toxic man. That's what I said.
I mean, I was pulling out for a second. Just came back in. So I mean, I definitely agree. Like, men date with their eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's just that we just gotta be cognizant of, like, okay, yeah, she could be beautiful, but at the same time, what does she offer? It was so exhilarating because of how intellectual and how intelligent I am. I could pull apart the bullshit. And I remember telling this one girl, I was like, yo, that's cool that you beautiful, but like, what do you offer me? You know what I'm saying? And they was like, I know how to clean and suck dick. And I'm like, okay, I can get any bitch to suck my dick. I can get any bitch to fuck. I said, and when you're talking about cooking, I know how to cook myself. So what use are you? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't see the whole manosphere world and stuff like that. I just started to quit because it was supposed to be about men getting on their shit. You know what I'm saying? Many different topics and ranges and understanding the studies. Manospheres failed on that. So I was just like, I don't feel like getting involved with this. I retrieve and I'm gonna just do my own thing, fuck with the people I fuck with, and that's what we're here at today. And then I just go to different sectors. I just was at the UK sector. In UK, the white UK sector, though, I think they do like some type of trolling slash free speech over there at the UK. And I was just over there vibing out with them. So I just have a ball just going in different sectors, unlike others.
Well, which part of the UK sector?
There's some dude named Patty Mac.
I heard about that dude. I ain't been over there. Sniper TV was talking about dude before.
Patty Mac, Sarah Strong, those people over there. I don't know what sector they are, but I was just over there chopping it up and trying to see what they were about. It was funny as shit because they was arguing with Sarah was arguing with some chick that got fucked up teeth at the bottom, and they was talking about how she kissed a 16 or 17-year-old boy. So they was sitting up there saying she's a PDF, and I was just like, wow. So I was viewing that shit, checking it out. I was just like, yo, what the fuck is going over here? It was threats being made. She's like, yeah, pull up in my house. Sarah was like, pull up at my house. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up, mate. And I was like, holy shit. Let me just chill back as an American. Yeah, I was like, yo,
I gotta give him a knife. Cause they ain't got guns out there. She gonna be like, I got a Ginsu knife for you, bitch.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna make you run laps around my house. And I said, yo, this is real shit out here in the UK. I was like, yo, the UK sector be different, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if they have an Australian sector. Yes, they do, but where that though? Because I know I remember. Oh
I'll shoot
wow.
you. I'll shoot you a couple.
Wait. I remember when Brownstone Powwow, the one that I did for like 11 hours, and I remember it was somebody from the Australia that pulled up, and
Yeah, that was
they
Jess.
restreamed that shit. They was restreaming my shit.
That's Jess. Jess White. I'm gonna introduce you to her, and I'm gonna introduce you to Lonnie.
And I didn't trust them because I was just like, yo, they restreaming my shit. And she was like, oh, I have a disorder. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you gonna do. Because y'all tried it. Because I think somebody tried to P-bomb me that night. And I was like, Exile, you know these people? He's like, yeah, yo, let me talk to Bronzebird. Bronzebird, this is what happened. I said, what the fuck, Exile? These people came over.
Yeah, that was Rogue Fury that night. Yeah, bro, you was about to get porn bombed that night. Yeah,
You see
that's
how I
what
was
they
on point?
were. So.
I wasn't playing, bro. Like, I just see.
Well, as soon as I came, that threat was over. But before I came, yeah, that you was you was under duress.
That's what I'm saying. I was exiled. I was not playing. I said, yo, I feel like they're gonna try to porn bomb my shit. And I was not lying. I was like, yo, y'all trying it. You're not gonna try me. They was getting mad because I kept leaving the screen up. I said, yeah, I'm gonna leave the screen up. Fuck you.
That's what's up. You did it in enough time for me to pop in there like, what the fuck's going on over here?
as soon as Exile popped up, I was like, all right, I'm safe. It's like, I don't know these people. Who the fuck is these people? Yo, why they bothering me? That stream was something else. You see those me?
It actually shocked me to find out how they stumbled across you. I was like, damn.
You
know,
see, that's what I'm saying. You never know with these people, and that's why I just be like, you pay attention and be finding out and shit. So it's like, nah, we can't be fucking with that. So they tried to P-bomb me.
Like I said, bro, I'll be all over.
I'm trying to get like you and Eliza. You know, I call y'all the troll couple.
Those people actually come from my community, so ain't no telling who could have pulled up over here that night.
It was many, because it was at least like 2 to 3 of them. They kept trying to come in.
Yeah.
And
It was only 2 to 3 of them because a couple of the bigger channels were already live. You know what I'm saying? If they weren't live, it'd have been chaotic over here.
That's what I'm saying. This is like, that's why people knew this. Like, yo, Bronze were paying attention. I said, yeah, you ain't gonna try to get me, sucker. Like, y'all already tried it tonight. You know, that people, I think I've been pretty good when people try to P-bomb me. I'll be like, yeah, y'all could try it. And then I put the screen up, they get mad. I'll be like, yo.
No, because you look the sophisticated looking, motherfucking weird emo looking white fucks, that white girl and that white dude. It looked like he was a pianist or some shit. You let them motherfuckers do it to you, and I can't hit you up in the back chat talking about, bro, I don't trust these motherfuckers. I don't know these motherfuckers, but I don't trust them. They moving funny.
Yeah, wait, when was this?
Fuck, man. It's probably over a year ago now.
I don't know.
Maybe.
That's the price of being a content creator. Somebody just got P-bombed today, and I was just like,
yeah, it was the motherfuckers. They came up. We was all having really good motherfucking conversation, and then they hit us.
Oh, it was one of the panels. Yeah, I remember it was one of the panels. No, like the shit show was here. AC was here, and I remember we was vibing. We was talking. We was watching.
We ended up getting the motherfuckers back, bro. They ended up coming over to the shit show. We ended up trolling the fuck out the motherfuckers.
But I gotta get more involved in the troll gang, yo. More is my calling. I tell you this, Exile. Like, troll gang. You gotta put me on the fucking porch, bro. For real.
Yeah.
You gonna
I
see
gotta
what's
remember when I'm on a panel or something, start sending you Discord invites or something.
Yeah, I gotta get back on that Discord. Yeah, I be on the Discord sometimes. I be watching shit. I be trolling in the Discord too. I don't give a fuck. I was trolling Psyche shit.
No. I'm saying that's how I send people to where I'm at or where everybody else at is Discord invites. I send the page and shit to that.
Finally, I'm not an old man. I understand how it works now. You know what I'm saying? So we're straight.
Yeah,
you know
we've even got Discord set up to track other people's channels for when they go live. It automatically just posts a link.
Yo, I need to get into that world, bro. Say that. Say that. Let me know. Give me the word. I'm out.
listed categories for people that's cool, people that are locals, all that shit.
Man, I'm ready. I gotta
Motherfuckers
take over.
that do IRL streams where there's a possibility of real life shit going on. We got all that shit tracked.
Oh, say that. Say less. We out there. All right. Well, I let it run on 3 hours because I said I was only gonna do 3 hours today, y'all. So I'm about to pack up. I may do a stream tomorrow. If I don't do one tomorrow, I'm gonna do one Friday, maybe. I gotta figure out the week because I'll be busy. So, let me know what's up, y'all. I'm gonna pack up.
You going to bed, Pooh, or you still
I'm
gonna
not
be
going
up
to.
around trolling on these streets?
I'm probably gonna be trolling, but I gotta do something on my laptop anyway. I gotta finish up some work that I didn't get the chance to do today, so I gotta do that, and then I'm probably just troll people shit. I'm probably gonna troll another fucking panel for a little bit, and then get to work.
Oh yeah.
Let me know what's up with you and Eliza if y'all decide to go anywhere tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just keep an eye on the Discord. If I figure out something
No
like we should
worries, bro.
on the panel somewhere else.
How long you gonna be on for, fam?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm about to pack up now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I only wanted to run for 3 hours so I could start working. Yeah, Exiled, Keels. Thank y'all so much, yo. Cause I'm about to get out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Y'all take care.
Thank you for coming, Kills. Exile,
Already.
always a pleasure. All
Yeah,
right.
next stream we're gonna have somebody talking about you sipping for May and Sunkissed because you let them do you so bad
You're
up
right.
here.
They already on my ass. They was like, yo, you sipping? I was
Now
like,
they
fuck y'all.
options gonna come get on your ass tomorrow. Why you sipping from May and fucking Sunkissed?
May, Sunkiss, and Christine. I was like, all right, y'all was just gonna hit me with that shit. No fucking problem. Like, I never win shit, yo. It's fucking crazy. But I exiled. I'll holler at you,
Yeah,
man.
later, bro.
All right, peace, my brother. All right. Thank you guys for another edition of the Brownstone Powwow. This one was actually funny. If you did get in your fifis tonight, just understand a lot of this was jokes. It wasn't meant to be taken seriously. Y'all didn't need to get in y'all fifis. Bronzebird was just having fun. All right. So, otherwise than that, man, 10K watch hours, even though these people would just be wilding and doing this all fuck shit. Oh, Christine is back. Hey, Christine.
Is it safe for me to come back?
You came at the very end.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, it was cool.
I had to leave because I was becoming very irritated.
Oh, you was becoming irritated?
Yeah, and seeing how I'm an adult about it, I became irritated with a channel or a live that's happening, and I just removed myself.
I hope you understand. Like, it was me trolling against them. Was
Oh no, I understand.
Yeah.
I just didn't like some of the comments.
And I don't want you to think like, oh, it's you know, Christine, you
Oh,
always
I know the
yeah,
trolls.
yeah,
Trust
you
me.
know.
Oh, I know. It has nothing to do with you. I'm just saying that I'm pointing out that a stream irritated me, so I left versus putting a strike or speaking badly of other women.
But it's always funny that conversation be going on. What up, True Zone?
And then when I'm told I'm not the right color, what the hell does that mean?
Yeah, that's some shit because it be like anti this and anti. I'd be like, yo, but y'all do realize where y'all at though, right? The Brownstone Powwow. Don't act like it's this. Guess who's coming to dinner? You know what I mean?
That's right. We're all welcome here.
We all welcome here, even if you are a DEI hire. You understand?
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. I'm a DEI trophy. That's what I am. I'm your
That's right.
trophy
You're
DEI.
DEI trophy on the Brownstone
Shut up, ass. Now,
That was
those
like
were not my comments. Remember that.
that was like people act as if they don't know. Like it's been. I said I was international. I had people from the UK over here, Australia, and a couple of other places. I don't know why
Oh
people
shit.
play
I
stupid.
I have to go. I have to go. I'm sure I'll see you around.
Oh, you gotta go. right.
I gotta take this call.
Okay, peace. Smash in the building. Yo, again, I didn't even formally give you the flowers. Yo, shout outs to Smash, Amanda. I think it was Smash and Amanda. I did peep around on the last, not tonight's stream, the last stream across your street. Let me say something briefly on that. Like, yeah, I shouldn't even really care because it's just like, this is my channel. But it just proves that a lot of people be feeling some type of way, but they'll never tell you. And they allow somebody else to sit up there and talk for them and then sit up there and go along with the bullshit. So, you know, it just is one of those sort of things. Brothers ain't even mad, son. Because when you seen it coming, you seen it coming. So what the fuck am I gonna be sit up there getting mad about? Just be like, yo, why y'all did that, son? You know what I'm saying? I was a good motherfucker over here. Y'all hated on me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got no fucking time for that shit, bro. Because they know at the end of the day, Bronzebird is dope. And Bronzebird gonna be okay. You understand that? That's why we go ahead and we do what we do out here in the Brownstone Powwow every day. Not every day, towards the end of the week. Wednesday to Sunday. Thursday to Sunday. That's the whole thing. That's the whole vibe. We do that. You know what I mean? But otherwise than that, if you don't enjoy it across the street, you're always welcome to come over here. Because we play nothing but fine-ass music, have dope-ass conversations, troll the shit out of each other, and have a great fucking day. And if you didn't know by now, make sure you hit that motherfucking like button before you leave out of here. And make sure you pay attention to Bronzebird with the newest content coming out. Every week, coming soon. I know I lack back and all that, but it's gonna be cool. But like I said, man, at any time, shout outs to the people in my chat. Shout outs to the people that came through on the panel. Shout outs to the bird watchers. Shout outs to the people who sub, my new subs and all that other stuff. Shout outs to everybody that supports Bronzebird. Because not only are we gonna keep making this goddamn channel grow, we gonna keep playing the mess out of people. Keep on trolling, troll gang, and we gonna keep on doing our thing. You understand what I'm saying? So otherwise than that, kick back and relax. As I get to go on to go ahead and fly somewhere else. You understand? Listen to this long ass music. Peace.